Ed and Eddie, guys.
Back in the day. Oh, wait.
That was a good show. It was that. Courage. Courage will always be my number one cartoon network show.
We should watch Critical's video about Courage and how it's the best cartoon ever made.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I will 100% back that.
Return the slab. Yeah. Return the slab.
What's your offer?
No. Oh, come on.
Remember the... Man, I was...
That's it. I'm getting my mallet.
Oh, there was this one meme. Where was that?
And it was the Bloodborne guy?
No. But I saw that one too, though. But there was one. It was a Battlefront 2 related. It's like when someone better than you kills you in Battlefront 2. That's it. I'm getting me wallet.
That's pretty good.
Oh, dude. Oh man, microtransactions.
Excuse me. But welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
This is
Good day, comrade.
I guess this is our Christmas episode because we're not gonna have one next week.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
This is actually the last. I think this is the last episode of the year.
Really?
I mean, I don't have any.
We've had a good year, guys.
It's been a good year. Lots of fun at the cons and the podcasting and the emails.
Yeah, because there's no.
Too Mad commented on one of our videos.
Yeah, shout outs to Too Mad. I know you're out there.
I know you heard us by grace for the win. Just
or what, as he likes to say, they're in my hands are in my pants and they're coming.
What a good year, guys. X got arrested and now he's out of jail.
X?
XXX Tentacion.
Oh yeah,
he's out of jail already?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They put him on house arrest. But
okay.
What a good year, guys. No.
Bobby Shmurda had to share that again this year.
He still ain't free.
Yeah.
Whoever did this is an asshole.
With them tools.
That will always be funny.
That's the best, dude. Like every time I see
Never
that video,
sharing.
I have to share it, and I can't believe it's been 3 years and it's still going. So you remember that video? It's Bobby with them tools.
And he actually has like wrenches. And it's just like,
Tom Cruise.
And it's just when he says that, some black guy with like white face makeup.
Yeah, it's going all white face. This shit's hilarious.
But yeah.
Yeah. So we got an email from the boy Mark.
Hello, Mark.
And,
hi, Mark.
I think he's heard that so many times, he's probably getting tired of that.
So it says, subject is the prison school finale, because if you remember, guys, prison school is ending on Christmas.
You know what that means? No more PBR, Sama.
PBR, yeah. And so he says, the first thing he says, and it sucks.
Oh, you saw it?
He says, here's the link for the Raw.
Alright. Oh, hi. Oh, he's eating a Cheeto.
that's you, nigga.
Oh, Daddy, is he supposed to be eating Cheetos? I'm sorry.
What the fuck, guys? Well,
he survived through chocolate. Okay.
No, don't give him chocolate.
You're not supposed to give any dog. Well, your dad gave him a chocolate.
No,
not chocolate. Pizza sauce.
Oh, that's
sorry,
different,
guys. I don't want to say technical difficulties.
Dog difficulties.
Danny's mom's gonna fold you like an omelet, my nigga.
Oh no.
Anyways,
speaking of omelets, I made my first omelet last week.
How was it?
It was really good. I put cheese and tomato on there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bunions?
Like an Englishman.
Hey, Vampy went live.
Nah.
No, nigga. I mean, sir.
Everybody should go watch Vampy stream. I think she needs more people on there.
Wait a minute.
Friend of the show.
What about us? You gonna tell them to stop listening to us to watch my stream? Really fucked up, Daniel.
You streaming?
Yeah. These ass weapons.
So, prison school.
So he says it sucks. Now, I caught up to what's out translated, and I was like, "Yep, I can see why it's canceled because it's literally just for 5 chapters. It's just one moment, just stretched out.
Wow.
You know, and it's just a bunch of dialogue, and nothing happens. You know, I mean, sure,
nothing tense happens.
Well, okay, the big thing was Kiyoshi confessed to Chiyo. Right, like, hey, I like you. Can you go out with me? And then, like, all this drama keeps happening. And finally she says yes. And then more drama shows up. And I'm just like, what happened to this manga, dude? What happened?
Took him. Well,
he says the main plot. I'm gonna wait for the last chapter to read it. But the last thing he says was, I remember thinking this was like a supernatural genre way back then in chapter 1 when the student council had the power to control crows.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that? But Color Me Blind, it was not. I'm glad I never got into this manga, and good for you. Like it's like Bleach. It's like Bleach levels bad, where it's just like I'm just reading it to finish it because I've invested so much time into the series. You know.
Might as well. And hey, you know, reading, they never mentioned that again, huh? Like how she had the powers to do that. No, huh? No. Maybe it was like a coincidental thing.
Yeah, it's whatever, man. A great art. You know,
amazing art. Oh my god!
Remember that Snow White piece he did with Kyoshi and the president?
Yeah.
Yep. And then he drew Urza from Fairy Tail.
I think I remember seeing that.
That's good art. But honestly, the manga fell because the first arc was pretty much the whole plot of that manga.
Yeah, honestly, they could have kind of ended there.
Now it got interesting, sure, when the school council showed up, like the above,
above one,
because the school council we knew was just the underground, you know. Excuse me, like they weren't official. So I'm like, yeah, that's interesting. You're gonna bring that dynamic in.
Also, it could have ended too when the whole dilemma between the head of the above council and you know how she had like beef with the main.
I forget their names.
Too, and it's my favorite one too. The president. I forget her name.
Oh,
the one with the gray hair.
No.
Oh.
No, like the underground president. I think it's
It's with an M.
It's Mari, isn't it?
Yeah,
Mari. Yeah. No, she's great.
Um,
you know what she looks like? Kayuska. You got that same vibe going on, you know?
I know exactly what you're talking about, dude.
But yeah, sad to see this manga go the route it did, you know? And
what do you think? You think the author would put like a statement out there like why he went?
No, I think all he's gonna say is thank you for reading for so long, and you know, just stay tuned for my next project. Well, I think that's all he's gonna say.
Angel School's next.
Because I mean, as far as I know, it's canceled. I think it's canceled because this thing could still probably go for a good while, you know. The way he was stretching it out, and yeah, I mean, like when the Keijo manga got canceled, you know, he's like, just, you know, thanks for everybody for reading it. I know it's popular, like, outseas. It's just, but apparently it just wasn't good enough, you know? So, yeah.
Maybe the same route.
Yeah. Japanese people take that shit hard.
Yeah.
I remember the artist for the Pokemon manga almost killed himself because everybody hated him because, he was the second artist to get on the manga. Because the first artist, like, he walked away and, like, everyone was so negative and he was just like, yeah, I think I'm gonna kill myself.
Fans are assholes sometimes. Most of the time, yeah.
Because everyone's like, oh, it's not like the original, this is horrible and all this stuff. I'm like, it's good art, though.
Yeah, is it the one where the Pokemon actually die?
Yeah, with Pokemon fucking die.
Yeah, come on, man.
Of course, sir.
I know.
I know.
But yeah, so that's happening. So thanks, Mark, for the email, for the update on that. Also, Mob Psycho is ending.
What's with all these mangas ending, man?
A lot of mangas ended this year. Crazy stuff.
How long has Prison School been out? Like 2 years, right?
No, Prison School's been out for years, dude. Yeah, I think since 2014.
I remember when I was reading Prison School one night, and I really got into it, and I texted him about this, and he's just like, "Oh, dude, you make me want to reread this."
Yeah, because that's when it was good.
Did you ever see
Jerry's the one that got us into it.
Did you ever see the anime for it? I saw a couple.
I saw some scenes here and there.
I think what was really unique about that anime was you know how they would talk about like their escape routes in the beginning?
Yes.
In the anime, they animated it with Legos.
I think I remember
that. Was so good.
I think I remember that.
That was hilarious. I'm like,
I remember you showing me that. That shit made me laugh so hard. They were just doing it with Legos. Like, the fuck are the Legos? I'm like really concerned. Like, where'd you get them? Hey, he's in jail. He has Legos. What? No, I don't. He's having fun over there, kid. Book him. You're going to jail, kid.
But I'm already here.
You're going to prison. All fucking dirty. You're going to the next rank up. Keep talking. Your solitary confined your ass.
But yeah, sad to see that ending, and then guess Mob Psycho's ending. I heard Mob Psycho is really good. It's a lot like One Punch Man, right? I think
it's the same creator.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. The creator for
mangaka. Yeah. artist.
Yeah, the same creator of One Punch Man. Because you can look at the art, it's the same. Mob looks like Saitama just with hair.
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
It literally looks like Saitama just with hair. And the Mob Psycho has like the same ridiculous like powers, like where he loses consciousness, like when he's in a fight. You see like this counter starts this thing like I guess his limit starts like going up or whatever, like it goes like to 100%, and this nigga's like damn near God, and he's just like fucking everything off with just holding his hand down and shit.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, like, is it just as like good action as One Punch Man?
So yeah, Mob Psycho is
very.
It's a serious. It's him being serious.
If you have seizures, if you suffer from seizures or epilepsy, I would not watch that.
Yeah,
I would not.
If you watch the anime,
yeah, I would not watch the anime.
How about reading it?
No, if you read it, yeah. But if you're gonna watch it, it's so flashy. For Mob Psycho, like it's like a lot of bright colors flashing, like really like in your face. So if you suffer from seizures, that's one anime I would have to say. Like,
man, that anime
you might want to skip.
That anime went over the top with its.
Oh,
with its
if you
ending.
have epilepsy.
Yeah, epilepsy.
Okay.
Yeah, suffer from like.
Because if you watch the ending credits for Mob Psycho, that's all painted on glass. So they painted each frame on glass, and that's how it's animated. I was like, wow. Yeah, Mother's Basement has a good video on that. But yeah, I guess Mob Psycho's ending, which
it's kind of a shock.
Yeah, because honestly, the arc we're at now, it's more of a personal arc for Mob. But I could kind of see it ending depending how they take the last few chapters of this. But no, it's really good. I recommend Mob Psycho.
Guess what manga is not ending?
Which one?
Berserk.
Berserk came back.
New chapter this week, right? I'm pretty sure it's this week.
Our friend Oscar read the Raws.
So, our friend.
Our
co-host?
Our co-host.
Damn.
from the Vegas subdivision.
Yeah.
Grant's
no
all
spoilers, please, I want it.
Grant's
I haven't read it either.
Grant's all like, he hasn't been here in months, so we're cut him loose.
He told me what happens, and I was like, oh man, that's gonna be something. It's gonna be something to see.
Are you rubbing your nipples?
Yeah. In excitement. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna go. As long as Zod comes back, that'd be... No, not Zod, I want to see Berserk, not Berserk, I want to see Guts fight that fucking adamantium dragon made out of pure, like
diamonds.
Oh, the diamond dragon?
Yeah, made out of pure fuck you for some... I want to see the animated, like, that nigga just like, guess what, bitches,
no.
what?
You don't want to see it.
Yeah,
It's probably all CG.
No, I'm saying I just want to see him shine. He's like, I'm gonna shine bright like a diamond.
I'm sorry.
Oh, this is it?
Yeah, no, just stick it on.
No, go ahead.
Damn, give him a piece and had the rest like a squirrel. I was like, bro, here's the piece.
I'm sorry, Danny.
I'm sorry.
You want some munchies?
But take some chips, though. Definitely take some
I got the munchies right about now.
Later.
I got the munchies.
So guys, I saw Coco.
Oh, you saw Coco?
Coco before Chanel?
I did see Coco.
That's a good fucking movie.
That is really good.
How is the Frozen short in the
I
movie?
did not see it.
Oh.
I showed up late to the theater.
Yay!
On purpose.
On purpose.
You missed, I would say, it wasn't bad. I liked that short. I mean, it's Disney.
But they kind of just throw it at you at the beginning of the movie. That's pretty fucked up.
I'm like, how long is this gonna go on for?
What was the big complaint about that?
It's 22 minutes.
Really?
Is it 22 minutes? See, I figured it wasn't more than 30 minutes.
That's not a short. That's a damn episode of Seinfeld.
Well, it's like what, I was listening to a podcast and they were like, well, it's the perfect amount of time to throw commercials in there when they throw it on Disney Channel. And I'm like, you know what? He's totally right. Right? We're gonna see this on TV.
Not before Coco.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, it's dumb. That's the big complaint because it's so long. It's not a usual Pixar short where it's like a couple minutes, like the old man playing chess. That's like, imagine that was 20 minutes long.
That'd be boring as hell.
It'd be fucking boring, yeah. But Coco is not boring. It's amazing. The animation just Pixar. I don't know like who they signed their soul to, but they like the hair animation is the biggest thing about every Pixar.
I know the guy that they're selling their soul to. He got me once. He said, "Sign your name." I didn't read the contract. I was like, "Damn."
Don't deal with the devil.
No.
That's from Cuphead.
Yes, it is.
Right?
Yeah.
No, but it's something called Lawyers, right?
Music soundtrack's great. I was listening to, it's all mainly guitar music, and I was like, oh, it's so good. Did
you see the little commentary thing that they had about like how they made Coco?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, dude. They really went in depth with that movie because like they had like real guitar players playing the music, they attached a GoPro to the top of the guitars to see how they're
Pretty much motion.
how they did
Wow.
the string, and that's why like they went.
I mean, it looks good.
They went deep.
Like when he's playing the guitar, like his hand movements are great.
Yeah, it was very.
Instead of that shit from El Dorado.
Yeah.
He just strums away. I was like,
His
oh.
That's still a good movie, guys. Shut up. No, I'm just kidding.
Today's not a good day to
Road to El
sacrifice.
Dorado's great.
Oh my
That's
God.
still a good
The
movie.
stars are not aligned.
Absolute
Dude, years
favorite.
ago at Anime Expo, I saw 2 people cosplay from El Dorado, and they had the whole
Yeah.
map with them too.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, I was not expecting that dark turn to happen in Coco.
Yeah. That shit went deep.
I was like,
fuck. You never think about that
I was
shit,
like,
you know?
like, this is a kid's cartoon.
I know,
like,
right?
It's a kid's movie. Like, they're okay with that? Like,
No, they know you grown ass niggas are gonna watch that movie.
I know, but it's like,
What do you think? Incredibles
like
2 takes so long to come out?
turns.
Have you seen the
plot
hair in that
turns.
movie?
No, have you seen the
yeah,
seen the trailer for it?
Pixar animation does God work with the
Yeah.
hair.
Each
God work.
follicle is animated individually.
It's like that for Mario. You can see the hairs on his mustache in Odyssey.
That's like the hair on
That's creepy.
it's kind of like the
He
hair.
has nipples.
It's kind of like it's kind of like the hair. You guys all see Madagascar, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, like you know when like the hair was like on point for me, it was like when they were running towards each other, Marty, Alex, and we turned around, you see his hair like flowing in the wind and shit. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, that's intense. You know what I mean? Like these animated movies are like taking dubs, man.
These anime.
these animated. No, I'm just kidding. These animated movies are taking dubs, man.
So,
Sooner or later, it's gonna
Yeah,
be like instead of watching
yeah,
live
like-
action.
What did you think about the whole plot turn of the movie?
I was kind of crazy. I was like, yeah, this is about family. And then it's just like, hold up, we gotta deal with this. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, wow.
It was just the whole, you know what? Like, I think the whole movie it was great. It was a great movie, but like that whole afterlife concept of it's really fucked up.
Yeah, dude. So it's about Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
And, we get 2 moments. Like the first one is the first time we see it, where one of the skeletons, he just fades out and he's gone.
Oh.
And it's just like, oh, what happened to him? It's like, that's what happens when you're forgotten, when nobody puts up your photo during Dia de los Muertos, you know, like you're just gone. It's like, where did he go? Nobody knows. You know, and it's just like,
Yeah.
oh shit, like,
That was like,
I was
whoa,
like, man, like, here's the heavy hitter in this
Yeah.
movie. Like, it was all light, heart toned, you know, until this moment. It's like, oh my God. And it's also kind of crazy too how like adamant the family was, like, you will never play music.
Yeah.
You know, like it escalate. I get it. You have to escalate it pretty quick so that way the real plot goes on.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my gosh, like that's crazy. You know.
How about them Hispanic? I really like the tropes. You know, the chancla,
Yeah.
the grandma sweet talking you.
Yeah. It's pretty good stuff.
That was great. I
what about-
understood it. you
What
know?
about the fan art by Shadman?
Shadman.
Please don't. Don't. Okay, did I show you that, Danny?
Yeah.
Fucking skeleton.
I drew the fucking line there. I'm like, you know what, Shadman?
What happened?
This is over. It's over, man.
What
It's over. I'm still gonna look at his art though.
Someone drew Rule 34 of the skeleton from Coco.
I haven't seen Coco.
I haven't seen it.
Everybody
either.
should see Coco.
I recommend it. 10 out of 10. Honestly,
It's
best
amazing,
best
dude.
Disney movie.
It
Best
gets
animated.
super sad at the end.
It
Oh my
does,
God.
man. I don't ask for these feels, you know.
I'm sorry. It was really. I'm sorry. There's just
Are you laughing at memes?
not so much of me, but like so.
Oh, it's a mouse.
I don't know why you just fucking lost it, dude.
Oh.
No, oh my God. But
Yeah, Coco's great.
I hope not with the skeleton.
Heavy hitter. And you know what? There was, in the beginning, I was like, yeah, this feels like Book of Life a little bit. You know, it has
Yeah.
those tropes in there.
I heard, what wasn't it? Like, okay, that I think the person who pitched the idea of that concept went to Disney first, and they're like, no,
They
it's
said
not
no?
gonna do well.
Oh, okay.
And they went to DreamWorks, and then it did well. And then they just like, oh, it did well. Maybe we should do our own thing.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I heard the story. It was funny because I was talking to one of my coworkers, and she's like, I told her, have you watched Coco? She's like, no, I'm gonna boycott that movie because Book of Life came out first. I'm like, okay.
I mean, Book of Life is amazing.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, it's so good, dude. There's just one scene that had me going because it's just like, oh man, you know.
I'll give it a watch.
And plus, it's the El Tigre like art style, you know, just in 3D. So that's really nice. Mm-hmm.
That's what you call it, Asuka candy.
Yeah. So I was catching up to some comics.
All right.
I grabbed the new Witchblade issue.
How is that?
It's a reboot.
Okay.
Of the series, right? Because it's been on hiatus for a while.
Yeah.
And fast paced for the first issue, but interesting so far. You know, it's different character.
It's different. Okay.
Yeah, different character, different. She's like not a detective, but she's like a lawyer in a sense. And she's working this case, and while she was working this case, she died, right? Because the husband that they're going against killed her, and then the Witchblade brought her back to life. And then here comes this character who's like going to be like helping her master these powers, understanding it more. And then it just ends with her activating it out of anger, right? And like self-defense kind of thing to the husband. So we'll see where that goes next issue.
Yeah, because I liked Witchblade growing up.
Yeah, Witchblade's great. I saw the anime first.
I was gonna say.
I remember I got the anime like my boy, he gave it to me. He's like, "Yeah, here you go, man." Like, I was like, "Oh, what? Like Witchblade? What is this?" You know? And then I was like, "Oh, this is Witchblade, huh?" And I was like, I think I was like 10 at the time, you know. So
I found out about Witchblade when I got into the Darkness. I don't know if you heard of that.
Yeah, I know Darkness.
Where's that at? That's what I want to know. I think it's done, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's been done. But no, yeah, I've learned about Witchblade because they had like a crossover, Darkness and Witchblade.
Darkness, Witchblade,
and Red,
and Alien, and one other franchise all crossed over, and I have those issues.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, I need to read them, but I was like, oh, this looks so dumb, but it looks so good.
Yeah. But that's how I found out about Witchblade.
Mm-hmm.
I just dabbled in it. I wasn't too hard of a Witchblade fan.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when I got my Comixology app, like back in high school, the first issue's free, so I read that. And I bought Volume 1 in Japanese at CCPS this year. So, yeah. I mean, Witchblade's cool, because then it opens up to this whole world. I'm like, oh no, there's more than just her. There's like 9 other relics or whatever they call it.
Oh, she just has one of them?
She has one of them, yeah. I think Darkness is one of them.
Oh, you know, I think what crossed over? Oh, I think you're right too about that.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it Tomb Raider?
Was it
crossover with Witchblade?
I don't know.
I think so.
I remember Wolverine crossed over with Witchblade, and they got married in Vegas.
That sounds about right.
There was that one shot, yeah. But yeah, and then just reading a bunch of other stuff I'm reading.
What else did you read, Dave?
Oh, I read the Batman TMNT crossover sequel.
I want to read that. I haven't gotten around to
want to borrow? I have the first crossover.
The first set?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So so they came back because I think they crossed over last year. Art's amazing. Same artist. It's 6 issues. First issue's out. Second issue actually is out. I haven't picked it up yet, but it's continuation of the crossover. It's like been like a year later or something in the plot, and it's really good, dude. Like, because like we see Bane shows up, and then like some multi-dimensional shit happens, and Bane ends up in the TMNT world.
Damn.
And I was like, oh man. Cause I'll tell you, I was hyped in the last crossover when at the end of one of the issues was just Ra's al Ghul and Shredder just like standing next to each other.
That's fucking cool.
I was like, bro, come on.
Yo. Okay, so I remember hearing about it when it first came out, that the whole crossover ordeal, and I asked my buddy Jose, he's like, I told him, how much you want to bet this is gonna work? He's like, let's see. And well enough, we're here now. This is already as the season 2 or series 2, I guess. Yeah, continuation. And also here we are. Ninja Turtles are an injustice, so.
Yeah, so it's canon, right? Yeah.
I knew that was like, I was okay with that when that was announced. And everyone's just confused, like, what? Who asked for this?
Why the Ninja Turtle? Yeah.
Why? Who asked for this? But no, this makes sense because of that
I never
comic
asked for
crossover.
this.
But yeah, I'll definitely give that a read. I'll borrow it.
Yeah, I'll let you borrow it. It's pretty good. And that's all the new stuff I read so far. We just gotta catch up to some comics, but yeah. So let's get on to this new stuff I got right here. Did you guys see the Woody Woodpecker trailer?
I did. What the fuck?
I saw it.
Came out of nowhere.
It did.
You know?
But it's gonna be straight to DVD though.
Please. Came out of nowhere. And I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be bad. Like, I could just tell, you know? I mean, oh.
The only thing I was really worried about was like, wow, is this gonna be in theaters?
Yeah, I was like,
and straight to DVD.
Straight to DVD.
That's good, because that's where it belongs. No offense. We already see it. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, out of all the things, Woody Woodpecker. You know, I totally forgot about the character.
Yeah, you know, he's not really that impactful.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's not Bugs Bunny.
I'm like, a live action movie though? Like, really? What's next? Mighty Mouse? You know, like
I would actually watch.
That'd be cool to see.
Because I like Mighty Mouse.
But yeah, I don't know, Woody Woodpecker, it's just, I don't know, I think he's too comedic and
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
can't do it.
So it happened, guys.
What's up?
It's official. Disney bought Fox.
Yes. The word is out.
Crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. Everyone's happy, of course.
What a timeline.
But it's like, should we really be happy though? You know?
I don't know. I have my skepticism.
Right? And then it even got to the point where it's just like the Congress might get involved in this deal.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because...
Oh, yeah, because Fox News and whatnot.
Yeah, they want to double check to make sure that Disney isn't breaking any laws with the whole media thing, you know? So that's crazy, you know? And of course, to distract people, they said, like, don't worry guys, Deadpool is still gonna be rated R, you know? So of course everyone's, you know, like, oh my god, but there was, somebody crunched the numbers and it's estimated that 5,000 to 10,000 jobs could be cut with this deal.
I heard about that too. That sucks. That sucks.
Yeah. It was because like they're overlapping, you know, positions and it's just like you don't need all these employees, so a lot of people are gonna get cut from the Fox side. So
that's crazy, man.
I mean, everyone's happy, but it's like, yeah, that happened, man.
It seems messy, but I mean, people are still happy with it. It's weird.
All right, I'm not dead. I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is crazy. It's a crazy timeline we live in, guys. Like memes aside,
Weirdest timeline.
Dullest timeline.
The dullest, yeah.
Who came up with that?
William.
Oh, he did?
The Will.
The Will.
The Will.
Oh, Will.
I think, I mean, it's good. It's nice that I'll possibly see Fantastic Four. I really want to see Silver Surfer.
Yeah, you know, 2020, 21, you know, Phase 4 stuff. We'll see.
Pouring some drink for us? Great. No, I'm just
You
kidding.
want some?
Do it like this.
It's another drunk cast, guys.
There you go. Just manage to make noise.
I'm trying to do
This is the Litmas episode, yeah.
Litmus.
We were
Gotta
gonna
have one.
We had one with Adam already. That's the
Did
thing.
you?
No, that was a drunk. That was a drunk cast.
That was a drunk cast. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Gotta get that holiday spirit.
of course Deadpool is gonna be rated R. It has to be. Disney's gonna be overwhelmed if they do otherwise.
Oh yeah, no, it'd be crazy if they made him PG-13.
Yeah, no,
like
that-
everybody would go crazy.
We'll lose their mind. Yeah.
You know, it's
They'll still go see it.
Maybe we'll finally.
if it's PG-13.
People still see it.
Well, of course.
People will still see it, but like.
I mean, hey, I saw Last Jedi and I hated that movie. So
No, I'm saying they can.
we'll get to that in a
They
bit.
can
though.
literally.
Yeah, we'll get that- we'll get
They
to
can
that
probably
later.
make that movie rated G, and niggas would be upset. Like, no. One for Deadpool, please.
You'll still make high numbers in like box
Exactly.
office and whatnot.
well, I don't know, because I mean, we'll get to it later. We'll talk about our thoughts about The Last Jedi. If you don't want to be spoiled, I have a spoiler-free review up. It's mainly just me complaining, but spoiler-free.
I heard that.
But it didn't make as much as Force Awakens. It made, I think, like half as much
Yeah.
opening weekend, which is crazy. You know, because Last Jedi, it's a big deal. You know, it was a big deal before it came out.
We should. We'll save our.
What do you
thoughts
like
on it.
more, Last Jedi or Phantom Menace?
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace.
You know, Phantom Menace and Clone Wars, or Revenge of the Sith, they have better Rotten Tomato scores than
Last Jedi.
For the audience or the critics?
For the audience.
For the audience.
Yeah.
Really?
Critics don't matter. They got bought. Like, I saw Chris Stuckman's review, and I was like, "Are you really satisfied with this movie?" You know, like, he gave it an A-, and I was like, "Whoa, like that's like Logan tier. This movie is not Logan tier."
Dude,
you know,
like that's a lot of money from Disney.
Yeah, it's like
Some good Disney money.
I mean, you know, Chris Stuckman's a cool guy. I like his reviews, but sometimes I'm just like, really?
So The Last Jedi wasn't the Empire Strikes Back of Star Wars?
It tried to it tried to be Empire. Well, so yeah, we'll get to that later for spoilers. So I didn't read it yet, but there's a free Destiny comic out called The Fall of Osiris?
Oh my god.
Probably like a prequel to the...
It's a prequel, yeah, to the DLC. How was it, Akiel?
No, that's not a prequel to the DLC.
It's okay.
No, but the comic's a prequel, right?
Oh, sorry.
The comic's a prequel to show what happens to Osiris.
Is it okay?
Did you read it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was scooting back. But no, I'm just kidding. Okay, so anyway, the fall of the comic for Destiny 2
it's right here.
was the fall of Osiris, and it tells like what happened to Osiris and why he was exiled, how Cade became the Hunter Van, like how the Hunter Vanguard leader before Cade was.
Yeah.
How Zavala and all them, Saint 14 and all them were like just basically before they got to where they are now. And it's basically telling the part of the lore that Destiny so hard like doesn't really tell. And it's pretty good, man. Like it's pretty good. Like it tells you about like how Saint 14, one of his best friends, was trying to tell him like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like he was, best way to explain it, it was like a Star Wars story. You know, Osiris was trying to tell everybody like, bro, shit's gonna happen. And everybody's like, no, it's not gonna happen. And Osiris is like,
because I saw that cutscene, the opening cutscene, the little movie, and like he's time traveling. I'm like, they can do that.
The Vex, yeah.
The Vex. But
Yeah,
like
basically the Vex live in all points of time or something, right?
Oh, I remember the Vex.
Mm-hmm. The Vex, they exist. Their goal is basically to ensure their victory
I was gonna say, so basically they're Terminators.
from the future.
Yeah.
No,
basically.
they're Terminators from the past. And what happened is when you go, there's three things that you go into the lore of Destiny. You go into the Vault of Glass, which is like where they can they have like these little sanctuaries, I would say, or vaults as you will, where they have complete control over whatever happens there. They can bend reality, they can manipulate time.
Whoa.
And they're all trying to go to the same goal. Every Vex that's like in the Link system, that's what they kind of call it, is reaching to one goal where they win. Because there's a threat that there's a threat they encountered, and they didn't know how to get around it, which was the Taken King. They didn't, in the future, he basically didn't exist. Like he wasn't fucking with them until something happened, until basically you were the monkey wrench in their plan, because like they never calculated you, they never calculated the Taken King, and like the Vex go through time, so it's basically the precursors. It's the precursors, which are the Vex of the past, then it's the Vex, and then it's the descendants, which are the Vex of the future, and they're way more adapted. They have like millions upon millions of years of experience, and just like, we just came here to clean up the mess, and they couldn't, you know what I mean? And the Vex, they turn planets into machines. So basically, in the new raid activity, the way it's explained is like you fight the Vex only because this big ass ship called Leviathan's eating Nessus. It's like it's destroying it for fuel. And Nessus was one of the planets that they turned, and inside the core was a fucking Vex, a Hydra, and it was powering the planet. Like it's theirs. Like they just take it. Like they're taking Mercury.
Like Transformers.
They're literally transforming planets to make them machines and then controlling them, basically.
Wow. That's crazy.
And
that's nice lore. I like
yeah,
that.
and
Destiny has good lore. It's just
the way that they talk about it, it's kind of like all over the place.
Yeah.
And even in the DLC, like I'm pretty sure people who played it or haven't played it, in one of the DLC missions, the reason why you helping out Cyrus, he tells you, this is what I saw, right? Out of like infinite like simulations that they run. They run simulations like to basically anything that can happen. They'll run it into how to stop it until they get it right. You know what I mean? And there's one the final simulation that they did was like where they're ensuring like he told Cerberus was like, hey, this is the future. The sun is gone. All life is gone except for the Vex or the machines. They live forever. So basically, that's what they're striving for, to be the only sentient things in the universe.
Things, okay.
You gotta like once you like read it. There's a guy named Mylene Games. He talks about the lore of Destiny, and he explains it very well. It's like him and some other people that do it. But if you want to watch the lore, they talk like every character.
Every character. Wow.
Like how
I'll give it a go because I've always been interested.
Yeah,
in the lore.
It's really good, man. Like they to explain like how why the
Cabal?
No.
Fallen?
Yeah, no, like why how many like the Fallen, like what happened to them, like why like they're so scattered and they don't trust each other, to the
point where they have to make their own house.
Yeah, to the hive. Like they're wizards, man. They use magic and shit, and they show like what happened to the race and what happened when the raids and shit. They really get in depth, man. Like I said, check out Mylene Games. He talks about it in depth.
Mm. Whoa. But yeah, the comic. You read it, right?
It's free.
It's free.
If you download the Destiny app, it's on the front page. Oh. So it's not like you don't have to buy anything. It's kind of like instead of like, or you can go on Bungie.net and read it there.
Oh, just read it there. Okay.
Yeah, it's all free. They have another good thing about that comic book is they have an artist from the New York Times drawing the art.
Nice.
So it's like that official like. It's up there.
Wow.
I don't know the guy's. They said the guy's name, but it just never stuck with me. But he's drawing the art. Shit is superb. So check it out.
So Julian, we're upset, right?
Yes.
About that Overwatch update. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Don't. Okay. Don't remind me then.
You guys about the other update that they're doing now?
So before we get there, Julian, what happened?
They nerfed Widowmaker's ass. I'm fucking sad, dude.
Did they really?
I legit probably don't want to play anymore, dude. I'm fucking sad.
She's not as voluptuous as she was before?
You know, it doesn't have that roundness to it. I'm sorry.
It's a booty, not an ass, huh?
Akiel, no, we're not getting there, okay?
It's like Tracer's ass now.
Oh, I never liked Tracer.
You know, and I'm like...
Tracer's like the worst hero to me.
Like, I don't want to get too into it, because then I'm going to be talking about, like, loose shit.
Jiggle physics.
But, they nerfed it, and I'm like, you know, I mean, I'm joking, you know, I'll still play the game, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just a feature I really did like. I mean, it may have looked disproportionate, you know, to some people. Like, oh, what, an ass shouldn't be that big, or this and that. But, I mean, she was tall to begin with, and I've seen a lot of tall ladies in my
days, yeah.
And they do have, like, see, look, I'm getting into it, you know? See, they do have, like, a nice, like, a curve. Like, this is her back, you know?
It's a work of art, Julian.
It's a work of art. I'm telling you, man, the Greek gods talked about this shit, dude, you know?
Socrates like, bruh, let me spit you some knowledge right quick.
You know, and their legs...
Philosophical
because
knowledge.
she's so tall, because of Widowmaker, how tall she is, her legs make up the ass. You know, it's like you're stacking a sandcastle, and the legs are the support, and the ass is just the big old...
Tower, castle,
the main piece to it.
It's where the junk, that's where you put your junk, man.
Yeah, basically. But they nerfed it, and...
We should just check that out.
I'm sad.
Double check. Oh, yeah, that sucks, man. They're just making everything PG.
Apparently,
not even PG. They're making everything rated G.
Yeah.
You know,
apparently they nerfed what's the name now too. Just now, or not like now, but just now they nerfed Moira.
Moira? Oh yeah, she's getting nerfed. Yeah. Well, every new character gets a nerf.
Yeah, they're nerfing her bad. I'm just like I said before, they're changing that game to the point where it's like it's not even Overwatch anymore. It's just like.
It's
don't hit me too hard because it's too cheap. I'm just like, if they're not gonna be unique, my nigga, then what's the point? You know what I mean? Ability wise, I'm just saying like, Roadhog no longer could one shot kill you, which is pretty cool. But shit,
they can shoot faster.
At least keep the stun with the hook grab. You know what I mean? At least keep that. Fucking. why is Farrah wearing armor if she can still blow herself up? And Junkrat's fucking launching like fucking grenades, no armor, and can survive blast. Like they're very selective with their nerfs and buffs to the point where it's like favorite people who use those characters a lot. They're just like, oh, guess what? Time for you to switch characters. So we're nerfing that motherfucker into the ground.
Guess which character out of all of the characters they have nerfed and buffed has never been updated once ever since the game came out?
Boom! Oh my god.
Tracer.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right.
Yeah, Tracer.
Yeah, Tracer's never been buffed or nerfed.
I think
ever.
no. She had like 200 health at one point.
You can't touch the daughter, okay?
You know, she had 200 health at one point, and then they lowered
Papa
it to
Jeff's
150.
daughter.
Yeah, can't touch her.
All you need is Doomfist throwing niggas like, they nerfed him
Be
too.
gone.
They're nerfing so many characters. Like I saw the update with Vadiva because when I was playing right now, she would shoot missiles like crazy. I'm like, oh my god, they made you like a fucking Gundam. Like just,
Yeah,
like,
but
fuck
they
the bullshit.
nerfed her defense matrix though.
No, yeah, it was that one was more welcome because like I was reading some of the comments. That nerf was more welcome than a lot of nerfs because a lot of people who play Diva, they always get that complaint. Why didn't you put your defense matrix? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do it? And that was like the complaint for Diva players. They're like a majority of them were getting that. You should defense matrix protect this, and they're like, that's not my job. That's not my only job. Is to like constantly,
defend you guys.
Yeah, and then like a lot of Diva players are like, well, I don't really get enough playtime, like, because I'm always have to defense matrix to make sure my fucking dumbass teammates don't die.
Well,
and
that's how you play. That's how you play as a team, you know? I don't know.
But you know how it is. Like, yeah, people. If you wanted a shield, you should have picked Reinhardt. But we needed a tank, so I picked Bastion. Like, what do you want?
Don't worry. I got the skin.
Oh yeah.
I got the skin. If I were to get back into Overwatch, that'd be my number one thing until I get banned. Why are you playing this character? I got the skin. I got this. The skin give me 10 plus stats.
Can we not have an attack Torbjorn, please?
Dude, I would take attack Torbjorn over attack Widowmaker any fucking day. Like, let's talk stats, bro. He may not be able to one-shot niggas, but he can be annoying. We have to move the payload, and there's a fucking turret sitting on top, and he just like jerking off and healing it. Like
Team Deathmatch, bro, you want a Torbjorn.
Yeah.
I remember I picked Torbjorn on the Anubis map or whatever it was. And it was just,
On Team Deathmatch?
yeah.
Oh.
And it was just going hard, dude.
yeah,
It was.
I
I gotta play the game for that.
Whoa.
I noticed that too. Like, there's always a Torbjorn, and you know what else is always there? Or Orisa. I was like, damn, dude,
yeah.
because she can pull niggas off the map. I was like, that's the easiest way to get.
And
killed.
Mercy's good there too, because if she does her res, then it takes a point away from the enemy.
Oh,
They won't stop fixing Mercy. They
I know they-
nerf, buff, nerf.
they nerfed her again. Like
God
now with the
damn it.
It
resurrection,
takes longer for the res.
the
right?
resurrection takes longer, and you have to look at him.
Oh,
You, like
okay.
if you turn away from the target, like how I'm looking at you. If I turn like this and like it's
It
like I'm no
cancels
longer
the res.
it cancels and you have to start all over to try to res you. I was like, oh man,
Isn't it like 3 seconds?
I think it's like a 3 second thing because she's like holding her hand.
Yeah.
Up, like, slow,
Well, I
and
remember
she raises
before
it.
the update, it was instant.
Yeah, it was instant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the cooldown's still the same though. But they, like you said,
Oh, it's the same
Her
amount of time?
ultimate used to be a resurrection.
Yeah,
No, they changed her ult, yeah.
No, I mean like last year her ultimate was the resurrection. And you
Yeah.
can
No,
revive
yeah.
multiple people.
No, it was this year, too.
yeah. I love the reason behind that shit. That shit made me crack up because Jeff's like, that makes people who killed like the whole team feel very bad. And it was like all the Reapers were crying, like, oh god, I can't tell people to die.
And like Mercy would like res like how can I say, like, she would let the whole team die so she can get that quintuple res.
Yeah, I saw that too. That was like a thing. That was like a bad thing.
That's the main reason why they changed her ult. Like,
Yeah.
Jeff even said, like, that's not fun.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, because like Mercy, Jeff was saying that too. Like, all you have to do is tell your Mercy to hide until everybody dies.
We're about fun, guys. Fun and money. That's,
Loot boxes and money.
Well, at least their loot boxes are cosmetic.
yeah, but
They're still loot
I need
boxes.
fucking gold to buy these skins. Why are all your skins this event 3,000? God damn it, dude.
So
Hi, my name's Jeff.
Yeah.
they're assuming that you waste your time playing Overwatch all day.
But I think the skins are pretty cool this time around.
Yeah, I want Anna's and I
Anna's the
want
MVP.
Sombra skin. Those are the best. Oh, and 76 is really good too.
Oh, it was Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter.
Got the mouth.
What skins do I
So,
want to get?
I mean, that's Overwatch.
I got Scrooge's skin from last year.
It's funny how
I got his
Junkrat's skin is.
Oh, the Australian summer?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a fun one.
that's funny. I thought
I want that one, actually. Oh, yeah, and Roadhog's Walrus skin.
That one's
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I still have his reindeer one from last year. That was a
have
purple one.
The one I have is equipped to the Mako. The Mako shark one.
Oh, the Mako Shark? Yeah.
Mako.
I have that one and the shark bait. No, the Islander one.
Oh, yeah, the Tiki head one. Dude, that one's
Yeah.
good.
With the purple tongue.
So, Jump Festa happened last week. It's like the PlayStation. It's like PlayStation Experience, Nintendo Direct, but it's for Shonen Jump.
cool.
And we got a bunch of stuff. There's gonna be a new Yu Yu Hakusho like anime special or something.
There's a new OVA.
Yeah, new OVA coming out. They got new like costumes and stuff. Looks cool. We got news of a new Dragon Ball movie coming out.
A third one, okay.
Yeah, third one for Super. And we got a lot of trailers for all the anime games coming out.
Resurrection of C. Cell's gonna be like, you thought you beat me, bitch? I came back from the future's future. He's gonna wreck everybody, then he's gonna become a good guy.
And then the fourth one's gonna be Resurrection of B, but it's gonna be the red B emoji for Boo.
But it'd be pink though, right? For Boo.
True.
The resurrection of Boo. What happened to Boo? Oob died, so it resurrected him as his true form. He's like some
Oo's
pink
not
kid.
canon right now.
That's right.
They never. Well, no, actually, Oob is Dragon Ball Z. He's in the last chapter. That's the last thing Goku does is he fights Oob, and then they fly away to go train. But we're not there yet because Super takes place in between the last two chapters. So
That's a very long in between.
well, because after they defeat Boo, like 10 years pass. So yeah, so it's in between that time skip is Super.
But all I'm saying is, this nigga turned blue when he was in the tournament. I'm just saying.
That's me. I think
Okay,
the,
Fat Albert.
No, I'm just saying. If you
I
think
think
the last
the,
10 years, like a lot, he went Super Saiyan Blue, bro. Tell you, Piccolo gave up. He's like, this nigga found a way to ascend an ascended Saiyan who's a legend Saiyan. Like, oh.
Yeah, but if you watch Anime War on YouTube, oh man,
Anime War.
you've heard of this, Julian?
Sounds like
I
something
think you were
from
mentioning it
Newgrounds.
to me the other day, and
Yeah, so every
it
now
still
and then,
going?
yeah, I'll go on like YouTube videos, and like it'll be more like for recommended. And one of them, it's every now and then it'll be a live stream of Anime War, and basically what it is this guy on YouTube, and I think it's like Mostar Media or something. And he just made like your dream as a kid. Like, yeah, I want to see all these characters like fight each other. So you got Goku in there. You got all this, Dragon Ball Z characters. Naruto and Sasuke are there. Ichigo's there. Luffy's there.
speaking of which, man,
And it's like, it's just so ridiculous. Like, it's like, this is so like middle school edge. Because like everybody's like super transformation and it's like has glowing symbols popping up on their bodies. I'm like, I remember that. Yeah.
Wow.
I was that kid once too.
I think we were all that kid.
You want to know the first time I ever talked to Danny was back in middle school. We were walking around Raymond Cree and he was telling me like, oh, you can buy the simulation suit for like $5,000. You can play any game, but it only lasts like 5 minutes and you have to buy another suit. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Grant's like, nah, nigga. You're gonna give me to buy your dumbass suit.
Yeah. That was the first one of the first conversations I had with you. I'm like, what the hell?
I remember you knew
Mom, I did camp to school this week. You was talking to me.
I remember you knew the Big Mac rap. You remember that?
Oh, yeah, I got bullied for that shit. And then high school, I was worried about going because they would like do that again. I was like really worried because I got into homeschool because of that shit. And now they didn't do that. I'm like, okay, cool. High school's not that bad for me.
No, high school was great.
I think the My Hero Academia game is going to be
Oh my
cool.
god, we got the trailer for My Hero Academia 1's Justice. Looks amazing.
And the One Piece game.
Is
Yes,
that going to be
yeah,
free
we got
roam?
that
I didn't see the full trailer.
Yeah, it's going to be like the Naruto games, free roam.
cool.
It's from Viken, whatever they're called, like that studio.
Bacon sauce.
I'm sure they're the ones that made like Naruto Ultimate.
No, they're not the Naruto guys. They made, I forget which games they made, but it looks really good. Yeah.
Final season of Fairy Tail, the anime is coming out next year.
Yes, it is. Yep. Yeah, the One Piece game, World Seeker, open world game for One Piece. It's weird because I'm like, wow, this game looks like Skyrim. You know, like with the graphics. And then I look at Luffy and I'm like, you look like an anime. And it's like,
you're not even real, kid.
yeah, and I'm like, you're like, you don't even like match the backgrounds. You know, it's kind of weird. But it looks cool. We got another trailer for the Gintama game that comes out next month. Black Clover. We got another trailer for that game. And they announced that it's going to be 4v4 for that game, just like the Magic tournaments are. And I was just like, wait, wow, that's crazy.
Is Activision making this game?
No. And then Dragon Ball Fighters, we got a bunch of stuff out of there. We got Goku Black, Beerus, and Hit announced, right? Finally, we got the super characters and dramatic cinematics in like before and after like the matches start. I don't know if you saw it.
I think I saw it.
So when they were playing it, the first one they showed off was the Goku and Frieza one. So if you have Goku and Frieza, like as the first characters on each team, then it starts off with Frieza killing Krillin. And then that angers Goku to go Super Saiyan. Right? And then if Goku wins, the dramatic finish for that is he flies away and Frieza shoots him, like in the show. And then, Goku turns around and just blasts it and then, blasts him to kill him. And that's the dramatic finish. I was like, oh man, that's dope. So, in the trailer too, they showed they could do that with Gohan and Cell. Yeah, like Cell walks up and smashes Android 16's head. So he triggers to go Super Saiyan 2. And I'm pretty sure if Gohan wins, it's going to be the father-son Kamehameha. Mm-hmm. And cool stuff. Yeah, we got some gameplay for like a bunch of characters. A cool thing, one of adult Gohan supers is him and Goten shoot a Kamehameha when they're both Super Saiyan. I'm like, hey, that's from the Broly movie, the second one. I was like, oh, that's a nice little Easter egg there.
Wasn't it like?
It was the Return of Broly.
Yeah,
not Bio Broly.
Okay, I was gonna say
no, Bio Broly's
ooze and shit.
No, that's the bad one.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks good. Looks great. Can't wait to play.
I bought I don't know if I told you then, but I bought a fight stick.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. This is a really nice fight stick, but
Oh, did you get it at PSX?
No, I got it was on sale. It was on Newegg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a Hori fight stick. It's a really nice fight stick. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely buy fighters and
nice, okay.
Play that. So.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. I know the open beta is coming out on the 16th, I think, next month. So, I'm gonna play it that weekend and then, 2 weeks later it comes out. So
I'm gonna play as Beerus when that game comes out.
Oh man, he looks. Oh man, the way he can. If you do a super move to kill an enemy, they're just gone. Like he does that move Destroy, and like they just like, disintegrate. It's like it's great. I can't wait to see what the DLC is gonna be.
Yeah, I'm hoping for Janemba.
Dude, yeah, I want Bardock first and foremost, but yeah, give me Janemba. They're gonna have to throw Broly in. There's gonna be super characters.
Probably that female.
You know who I want? I want Cooler. Mainly because like I was on Twitter the other day and Barack Obama tweeted that clip of like, it's like, y'all forgetting Cooler was handling Goku, like giving him the business.
Oh yeah.
Like the hypest shit out of that fight was always when Goku shot that Kamehameha and Cooler just flies through it and hops out and just decks Goku. And I was like, oh man, it's so hype.
What about Meta Cooler?
Metal Freeze.
Hey, but my boy Yamcha, I don't know if you saw that gameplay for Yamcha. He looks freaking crazy.
Fang fist and his
his chi ball. Yeah. I love it was somebody was like, oh, Yamcha's the most useless character, and like the video was him taking out Goku Black and Beerus, and I was like, yeah, it's my boy. It's my boy.
Good game.
So, we got another trailer for Code Vein. Did you watch it?
No, did we?
There was a new trailer.
The From Software game, right? The vampire one?
No, it's not From Software.
Oh, I thought it was From Software.
No, it's Bandai.
Bandai.
Yeah,
okay.
Bandai.
Yeah,
it's a Souls
Bamco. Yeah.
The Dark Souls of vampires.
It is so anime, dude. Like, I think there's anime cutscenes. Or it's gonna have like an anime, like, OVA or something. But there's a lot of anime stuff in there. It looks good. Still looks good.
I'll watch it. I'll look for it.
Yeah, I'd be down to play it. I don't know.
I like Souls-like games. I mean, I played...
That's
You just like difficult games.
Yes. Yeah. Difficult-ish games. Go. Okay. We tried. Yeah, I'll play that game. You know, I can't wait to make my own anime.
Oh, let me be Neo first.
Get good or die trying.
Yeah, true. I need to be Neo.
So earlier this week, guys, it happened. Kobe retired his jerseys, both jerseys, 8 and 24.
How much?
What do you mean?
Are they on auction? Can you buy them?
No, he retired them.
Oh, okay.
So they're on the wall next to all the other greats at the Staples Center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like a Hall of Fame stuff. Maybe.
Yeah, it's
Not literal,
the
but
best of the best.
Yeah.
Like they get their jerseys displayed in their arena. So
If you open it up, has his sweat smell too. From
Yes.
this game. No, I'm just kidding.
it was some good stuff. They even played his short video, like a short movie about him loving basketball and his journey with it. I think by somebody from Disney, this is just all like storyboard drawings, you know. It still looks really nice. It's a good clip.
But Cranberry Sprite. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah,
Cranberry Sprite's good though.
that's cool.
Have you,
stop.
have you ever had grape Sprite? That's
That was good stuff.
literal purple drink.
I still need to try that second flavor of Cactus Cooler.
I know which one you're talking about. Is
Right.
the strawberry flavored, or which one is
I've
it?
never seen it. I don't even remember what it is, but it's out there somewhere.
Danny,
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I ever did, but I never talked about my trip to PSX.
Yeah, yeah. PSX, you were there.
I was there. It was fun. I was really hoping the name tags would say your username for PSX. I was hoping mine would say just strong as Julian. I'm like, hey, this is cool, and it has like your current avatar, what you got. But it didn't. It just said Julian Sanchez, and I'm like, all right. It's really fun. I got to try out Detroit Become Human. That's gonna be a really good game.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, it's a quantum game.
Yeah, it's Quantum. Yeah, so
I played Heavy Rain. That was fun. I didn't play
Sean!
I didn't, throughout the whole game. I remember that glitch.
Oh my god, Sean!
I didn't play Beyond Two Souls. I saw Pepe and Axel play it, but that looked cool too. That's all I've played so far. But Detroit looks pretty cool. Oh, did I ever tell you that in the booth of Detroit, you could get the little thing they have?
Oh, you can?
Yeah,
Really?
It doesn't glow,
Oh, okay.
but I mean, it was there. That was pretty
That's
cool.
something, yeah.
Yeah. They were doing a lot of things to you at that con. That was the
That's
most
cool.
I had things done to me at
Okay.
that con.
Well, cons don't usually do that. They'll have one booth,
I had my God of War face paint.
Mm-hmm.
You guys saw that. That was funny. They also offer to shave your head to look like him, to look like Kratos. I'm like, but I have work right after this, so I was contemplating it really hard. But yeah, it was fun. I played Monster Hunter. I saw Justin Roiland there, the creator of Rick and
Oh,
Morty.
because for the VR, right?
For his VR game.
Yeah.
His VR game is funny as fuck.
Did you play it?
No, I just saw people playing it. They showed gameplay. It looked funny.
Are you sure there's another flavor of Cactus Cooler?
Yes, there is, Grant. There's a second flavor out there.
What's the second flavor? I'm trying to look it up right now because you got me interested in it.
What else was there? The PlayStation Store. That was really packed. I got you something too, Danny. I don't know if you... The little lanyard, remember?
Oh, yeah, thank you for that. That's nice.
They didn't show anything for Days Gone, which kind of disappointed me. They just had a little photo booth and whatnot. I dressed up as Delson, and I had a couple people come up to me and take pictures. Yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah?
I'm Yeah. Oh, also, there's barely any cosplayers there. There's no
I
one
wouldn't
cosplaying.
really expect cosplayers there.
You know,
I
yeah, that
mean,
too. I mean, it is about the games.
Well, honestly, the only time I remember seeing a lot of cosplayers, I think it was PSX, was when they debuted PlayStation All Stars. Like, I remember they had, like, there was a Kratos, somebody cosplayed Kratos, Sweet Tooth, you know, like, all those characters. But yeah, I don't know, because it's more of just, like, yeah, you're just on the floor doing stuff, like,
Playing games.
yeah, I wouldn't really expect cosplayers to go to that con, you know. I mean, there's people I follow on Instagram that do, like, weeb shit, that they were there, and I was like, what? Like, okay.
Weeb shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of VR games this time around. They're really pushing VR, dude. And I did try VR. I did mention that too. You got to try it for a bit too.
Yeah. So yeah, I tried the PSVR at your place. That's right. Yeah, because I want to talk about that game Moss. So I played Moss. Grant, you know it as Mouse Souls.
Oh.
You probably had like you probably had a bad time with it, Danny, because I moved the camera.
Well, I wasn't expecting it to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting it to be perfect. But wow, that's a cool VR game,
Right?
Just the environment alone, I'm like, that's pretty implemented 3D, you know.
You see the candy? Sees candy.
See.
But yeah, I think VR has so much potential.
Yeah, and also it's one of those games where it's like you don't need to play this with VR. You know, it's not necessarily a VR game, but it's a nice touch to it. Cause I'll tell you what, like cause I don't know if you saw me moving around, like kind of like twitching a little bit, cause like I'm just, the scene happened and like there was like a vine or like a leaf and I was like, what is that? You know, I was like, look back, I looked up there, you could look around and.
That reminds me, there was one game I played on VR because my friend used to have the PlayStation VR. Well, it was his brother's before his brother moved out. Played Resident Evil 7 on the VR.
Oh yeah,
that was fun.
That was like
scary.
Yeah, like when I was going underneath something, I actually ducked. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
But one cool thing is like I remember one of the levels leading up into the actual thing you go inside for the puzzle. I saw a leaf fall in the background. I thought about it. I'm like, I don't think I would have noticed that if I wasn't wearing VR, you know?
Yeah.
Just of how, like, the depth. And the only thing is just quality. You know, it's not 1080p.
Did they have that thing, I don't know what it's called, but it's like, it goes around like your waist?
No.
And like there's a little like tarmac or something, like a treadmill, and you can run any direction? No? Alright. I've seen people do that on videos, and they play Battlefield 4 with like that controller, and it looks really fun.
It didn't have that, but I mean,
oh well.
Yeah, I know.
VR's cool.
VR is really cool.
That game, I'm like, yeah, you definitely have me interested in VR. I'm just gonna wait a while because, I mean, it's great, but there's really nothing jaw-dropping for me to grab it, right? Like, I don't think the game world is not truly ready for VR
yet.
So. You know, maybe like, you know, late next year or the year after I could see VR picking back up. But until then, it's like, I'm just gonna wait, you know, cause you need the PlayStation camera, you need the VR, you need the Move controllers.
You need a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff, man. You know, like the bundle was what, like you said 400, 300, 300, you know, that's a console.
That's a console.
So, and you need a console to use it, so it's like, ooh.
Whoa, Sony.
Yeah.
Way to shill out my wallet. No, I'm just kidding. But
I'm getting my wallet.
that's it. I'm getting me wallet. I played the Until Dawn, Rush of Blood.
How was that?
On the VR. It's a rail shooter.
That's it?
It's a rail shooter.
Okay.
That's all I'll say. Like, honestly, I could see a new House of the Dead game
in VR?
For VR.
That'd be nice.
That'd be amazing. Or remaster the first one.
You know, yeah, a lot of arcade games I could see totally VR.
Going in there, like, Time Crisis.
Yeah.
You know, all those rail shooter games you knew from arcade games, that definitely could
Heck, even the Terminator and Alien game, you could throw that VR, I think.
The Terminator game was really hard.
Dude, I love that game though. Like,
it's fun.
You're
fun. Right. It's really hard though. But yeah, PSX was really good. Definitely gonna go next year. I didn't get to play too much, to be honest with you, because there's, lines.
Yeah.
Lines. And then they were saying the attendees, the staff, they were capping lines a lot. And I remember at one point, we went up to a line. She told us it was capped. And then we went away for like a couple minutes. We come back, the line is longer and capped.
Wow.
I'm like, what is going on here? And then also I did a trivial show, like a trivial PlayStation show. That was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a lot of things I don't know. I got a free game, by the way, from it.
Which one?
It's an indie game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were doing like free games, like 2 people, like, oh, what's your knowledge on PlayStation? I'm like,
oh, okay.
Not much, since obviously, if I didn't win. But yeah, that was fun. They had this scavenger hunt where you download the app for PlayStation Experience, and like you'd scan QR codes that were everywhere in the con, and you would get free. I already redeemed the rewards for scanning the QR codes, and you get free wallpapers.
Oh,
like the God of War one I showed you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I got a Fortnite avatar. It's like a piñata, so I thought that was funny. Yeah, and then they had these collectible cards that I didn't even know about, and those are really cool. I didn't even know that. I'm definitely gonna go back just for the sake of that. It's really cool. Definitely, I recommend it to anyone who loves PlayStation. Though just be weary of the lines, depending on. I would say every game was pretty like looked forward to. I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except indie games, like those really games you didn't. There's games there that I didn't even know existed or were in development until like I saw them. Those games won't be like packed, but like Far Cry 5, I waited for like 45 minutes just to play it, dude. I know, right?
Bet, man, yeah.
And just for, I'm gonna play Far Cry 5 regardless, but like just for just for that E3 demo.
Yeah.
And there's no God of War demo or anything, which was surprising.
Well, that's the interesting thing because they keep saying like
early 2018.
Early 2018. I'm thinking March or June.
Yeah.
So there's got to be not for console, but yeah, no demo. Like really?
Come on, But they did have this little thing you would go into. It's like a little gallery. Some lore.
Nice.
It talked about the kid.
Oh, okay.
Atreus, right?
Atreus, I think.
Yeah. They talked about the kid and how he has. It was like this picture.
He has autism.
He has godly autism. No. It was like this picture gallery, Danny, and really nice art too, by the way. Of the kid.
Concept art for God of War is always amazing.
Always amazing. And basically, the summary was like, yes, he inherited. I don't know if this is spoilers, but he inherited some god powers from Kratos. He's a demigod, basically, just like Kratos,
Just like Sam Worthington in was it Clash of the Titans?
Yes.
Sam Worthington. I haven't seen him in a movie in a long time.
Yeah.
So would you go again?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. I had the. Can I mention this, Danny?
Yeah.
I had the best lap dance I've had in a long time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the strip club the first night, and that was great.
Oh man.
Ooh, lad.
You crazy boy.
I am loco. But yeah, definitely will go it again.
Cool.
Yeah. Just thought I'd mention my whole PlayStation experience since we had yet to do that.
Yeah, because we've never been there, so
yeah.
I've been wanting to go. I mean,
Adam's been there.
Adam has been there. That's true. He was there last year. The closest we got, me and Akiel sat in a movie theater.
Which was dope. Got cups.
Yeah. We got cups, a lanyard. We got the first live action TMNT movie, like the new one, the Michael Bay one or whatever. We got a theme for Horizon Zero Dawn, and then we got like $10 for PSN.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it was cool.
Hey.
It's worth it standing in line.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, we were guaranteed seats, but like, yeah. Yeah, that's
I
good.
totally forgot you have a cat, Danny.
Yeah.
PlayStation's been taking home them dubs, man.
All right, guys. So
Watch
Star Wars talk. We gotta talk about some
Star Wars talk. It's time.
It's time. We actually have another email. I just saw it right now.
All right.
So this is question one.
Mhm.
So in case I missed the Star Wars podcast, but we're doing it right now.
Just in time.
Yeah. So again, this is spoilers. I don't think there's gonna be anything after this segment. So go see, if you want to go see Star Wars.
If you want to go see, here's bottom
go
line.
and then come back.
If you're a fan of Star Wars, like a true diehard fan, yes, I recommend it.
Yeah? Okay.
You know, I mean, I saw it, though. Yeah, I wouldn't go on a Tuesday when your theater has like cheap days. Go then, but I wouldn't
it's
pay
Thursday,
full.
though.
I wouldn't pay full
It's
price
Thursdays, my guys.
Yeah.
for
Eh.
for that movie. I wouldn't pay full price. Just saying.
So, he says, as you all know, The Last Jedi is literally the most devised Star Wars movie ever. He likes it, and he says, I don't like it. He doesn't know about the rest of you guys. Miguel doesn't like it either. And, you're the only one here that has seen it. Everyone else hasn't seen it yet. But it got him thinking, what are the types of media that you guys love in the world and hate, excuse me. What are the types of media you guys love, but the world hates it or has no interest in it?
Types of media.
Yeah, so
Like favorite video game series that you like, for example, but not many people like.
Perfect. Everyone hates Resident Evil 6. I love Resident Evil 6.
yeah,
I love that game.
yeah. There's a lot of hate for that one.
Thank you, Akiel.
RE6 is the fucking best by the fucking Resident Evil game ever.
You know, people like to
Niggas are
argue.
crying because it's not Leon and his gay fuckboy haircut.
I can roll.
Like, my nigga, I love the direction they went with fucking Resident Evil 6 because wanna know why? You wanna know why, my nigga? In
Why?
a zombie apocalypse, why the fuck do I need to stand still to shoot, my nigga? I'm just saying. I'm not gonna be like, hold up, let me get a clear shot. Nah, nigga, I'm like moving and gunning because I'm trying to get fucking survive, man. I can see where they don't like it because like the way the story played out, it was kind of like,
You know, but
oh.
Resident Evil has always been like that. It's always been over the top.
Yeah.
It's
But
always
oh
been
my
like that.
god, the mechanics, the team mechanics is like RE5. RE5
Yeah.
and 6 are like the best ones. I'll even go on the limb. I pretty much people
Yeah,
hate,
but has RE5 been ported onto every single console ever?
No, that's
multiple
Resident Evil
times?
4.
Let's
I mean, I'm saying,
4,
like, has it
four.
been ported like 4?
It's only the best way to explain why, because that game was overhyped. I played it. I did not like it.
Well, the reason why 4 is because third-person shooters that you play right now over the shoulder, if it wasn't for Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 4 was the one that created over-the-shoulder third-person. They're the one that invented it first. There have been third-person shooters before, but they were bad. Best example, Jake and the 99 Dragons. That is an old one.
Bang.
Yeah. But Resident Evil 4 was the one that invented that over-the-shoulder third-person. That's why it's been ported so many times.
No, when you, what would you consider Twisted Metal? That's third person.
That's third person.
Driving third-person.
Yeah, but it's still over the shoulder.
But that's to correct you, Grant, like they probably popularized it.
Yeah,
like God of
yeah.
War popularized those.
Hack and
Third-person
slash.
action adventure hack and slash.
No, not
No.
hack and slash. The
No, what's it did that?
what's it called? The
Gaiden.
interactive cutscenes.
Oh, yeah.
The
Quick
time
time events?
Quick time events.
Yeah,
QTEs,
Cause
yeah,
no,
yeah.
cause I'm about to say, if you're talking about third person hack and slash, let's all be honest. The hardest fucking game, third person, like, hack and slash is fucking, Ninja Gaiden.
Yep.
That game is
Oh
stupid
my
hard.
God.
Any gamer who's never played that game, you're dumb.
No, I have a lot of friends that are just like, Dark Souls is hard. I'm like, you never played Ninja Gaiden 2, have you?
That's just a
That was
tutorial.
the specific tough one.
Ninja Gaiden 2 was fun. I love Ninja Gaiden. God
Too, but
damn,
it's-
2 was hard.
Hey,
was hard.
have you ever This is so hard. That's just a tutorial level. What?
Oh yeah, I remember that video.
Oh,
Eagle
okay.
Raptor's first.
Long story short, this was one of those things. I was like, I remember I was watching IGN, and it was like two of the co-hosts showing off Cuphead, right?
Mhm.
And this girl, this lady, it's the one lady,
The one with the pink hair.
yeah, the one with the pink hair. She's all
Speaking
like,
of which,
she's all like,
I saw them at PS6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the IGN crew.
Uh,
Oh cool. Okay.
A side note.
what's name was gone? That okay, what's her name?
Which one? Blonde hair?
She's gone.
Naomi Kyle? Oh, she left? Why?
We all remember that whole controversial thing that happened at IGN. They wouldn't tell you what happened. It's just like
that thing.
Yeah, it's just like they're just like, oh yeah, we're just trying to make it a better workspace for our team and yada yada yada. And have you noticed she's nowhere to be found?
Yeah.
No, everybody else is hosting the show. She's nowhere to be found. I think something happened and she either quit and she's starting to sue or some shit. But long story short, that girl with the pink hair, right? I'm watching him play Cuphead, and this bitch is like, this game is hard. And I beat Ninja Gaiden on the hardest difficulty. I was like,
Stop you right.
hold up. I've yet to meet anybody beat that game past fucking normal. Like, the game was stupid hard, dude. I tried that shit on easy and I was getting my ass handed to. I was like, you know what?
I've seen Jerry play the first Ninja Gaiden, and that shit looked difficult.
Dude, it is, man. It's so fucking fast. But anyway.
Yeah, back to like
RE6 is like one of, you know what else game I thought was good though and people didn't like?
Yeah.
Operation Raccoon City. Dude, that was my shit, dude.
I've heard it's good, but it's super short.
It's super short and it's a hell of a fan service. It's like
yes.
you can either team up. The ending goes like this. The ending was fucking dumb because there was
like two endings.
There's two endings to that game, but Capcom was so scared about the backlash about Leon. They fucking gave you the two of the worst endings in any fucking Resident Evil game. Ending one is you can team up with Leon and kill the other two members of your team. And like, okay, we don't work for Umbrella anymore. We're gonna be mercenaries, whatever, right?
Or the other thing where you
team up with the other partner. You like it's like random. I think it's like random, or like you pick whoever you want to help you out out of the four. Like your character, and you get the other three people to help you out, right? To help you fight Leon and two of your team members. And Leon is like the hardest nigga to kill. Like if you get him halfway down, something happens and he gets away.
Second boss phase.
Yeah, and I'm just like, if you weren't gonna let me kill this nigga, what was the point of putting that what if in there? It was so much of a fan service to the point where like the ending they were just so afraid to kill Leon, like, and the whole story was like it's like a what if. It wasn't like it was canon because they don't exist.
It wasn't canon, right? Yeah.
The only person that was canon in that game was fucking Hunk, and that nigga's like
he only came out for like a little bit.
Yeah, he came out for the beginning of the game, which is like I think the beginning of RE3 or something like that.
I think so, yeah. So I think that game wasn't during the events of 2.
Yeah, it was like during the event of 2. And it was like a what if game, but they were so afraid to kill Leon. No, we're just gonna make him hard, and you just kill your teammates, and that's it. Like,
there's a series that I like. It's not a video game series; it's a movie series, though.
I think that was
not many people like.
Mighty Python.
A lot of people love Monty Python.
Monty Python's the best.
Have you seen all the philosophers playing soccer? That's like my favorite skit. The Transformers movies.
I love those movies too.
I love the second one so much. The Revenge of the Fallen.
Now I will
The Fallen.
I will agree
love that
with people
so much.
I will agree with people that yes, the story is kind of
you don't
meh.
go there to watch the story. You watch there to watch robots fight,
and that was the best part.
You watch
that animation still.
I paid $12 to watch Starscream run with his tail between his legs.
Yeah,
and I'm a hell of a
Don't. I'll tell you later.
What happened?
The cap's still on.
Huh?
Okay.
I'm high, not drunk.
Anyways.
What about you, Danny? You have any series that everyone hates?
What? Oh, that's right. I feel like an asshole.
You gotta do it at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah,
like this.
You gotta pull a Brooke.
Pour like this.
Pour
like that.
I can't do that yet. The best I can do is 20.
So the
Alright, Rick Harrison.
well, I think for my case, you know what it is?
What's up?
Yeah, what movie I like is Machete. With
I
Danny
love
Trejo.
those movies. Those movies are.
I want my $10 back, you sick fuck.
Yeah.
I remember this day. This nigga's like, guys, let's go see Machete Kills, and like it was like one of those rare occasions.
That was a fun movie.
We were all. I think we were all off that day. It was like some.
Yeah, there was like 7 of us.
Yeah, it was like a random stroke of luck. We're like, all right, Danny, we'll go watch Machete Kills. Machete Kills again, right?
It's Machete Kills. Yeah, the sequel.
Yeah, Machete Kills, right? We're watching it. I hands down the one part about the movie I liked is like seeing Lady Gaga. I was like, oh my god. she is a goddess. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. When she's not into that raw, weird shit, she's bae. She's bae material.
I agree 100%.
I'm into cougars because of it. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you should go to the nest.
No. I need and all I need a sugar mama, bro. I'm like, I'll clean your house, fam.
I'll clean your house.
I'll clean your house. I'll call you master if you just like slap me.
Oh.
Like I'm
So let me get a titty out of it.
No, not even a titty. Just slap me like $20 every time I come through. You can call me whatever you want. Hell, I'll change my name to Kunta Kinte if you like, bro. Like, I'm niggas desperate. No, but in all honesty,
Fuck.
you might want to hit that out. But I don't know, man. That movie
was great.
It was fun.
Sharknado's great.
It got me to the point where I'm just like, I could have saw this on TV and I've been okay with it. What upset me is that I paid money for that fucking movie.
For a direct-to-TV movie.
Yeah, but Mel Gibson was in there too.
Mel
Man.
Gibson was in there?
Dude,
Yeah,
Mel
he was the
Gibson-
villain.
Look, Mel Gibson.
Did he play as a Jewish person?
No.
Mel Gibson was in that movie. Fucking Cuba Gooding Jr., Lady Gaga, Antonio Banderas.
Now, was
in
this
that movie.
Machete or Machete Kills?
Machete Kills.
Machete.
Oh,
They like
sequel.
all these fucking like A-list
Yeah.
stars in this movie. I'm just like, Jesus, dude! Like, what the fuck?
I think it was Jessica Alba was in the first one, right?
Yeah.
That was her, yeah.
Yeah, she was in the first one. Then Michelle,
Michelle Rodriguez was in
The second one.
the first one as well.
but she still was in the second.
Oh,
one.
Sofia Vergara was in Machete Kills.
Dude, what's
the
his
girl
brother?
that plays Carmen from Spy Kids was in
Carmen?
there.
Dude, Carmen,
Yeah, and her brother was in the first one. Like,
Carmen in that movie, she's like a stripper.
I've heard she's like
assassin.
super hot now, yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
I was like, no, this is not Carmen. Like, I grew up with
Charlie Sheen was the president in that
Charlie
movie.
Sheen?
Carlos
Sure.
Estevez. Yeah.
You know what's really funny? That's his brother's last name.
Well, no, that's Charlie Sheen's name. It's Carlos Estevez.
And his brother's last name is Estevez in real life.
Because that's Charlie Sheen's last name as well.
Oh.
That's his real name.
No, if you look at the acting family, it's I think they take their Charlie Sheen took their dad's last name and he immediately took their mom's last name, which is really weird which is really cool because like I like how American Dad explained Emilio Estevez's career. He's like, he was really good, but when he felt like the world had enough of him, he did the right thing. It just disappeared. I was like, fuck. No, but he did like what the other actor did from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, Rick Moranis?
Yeah, he did the same thing that he did. He was taking care of his mom. He was taking care of his family. He kind of stepped out the limelight, taking care of his family that the other guy did.
Okay.
So it's not like he completely just can't find work. He's just there.
He made a lot of money. He's just like, okay, family time.
Pretty much.
That's
Like, which, if you honestly think about it, if you have like a few good hit careers under your belt, I mean, you can pretty much live off the royalties for. I think like if you have like a kind of like a steady lifestyle where you're just like you got your house paid for, you know what I mean, and you just do like basic family shit, like, oh hey, we're going here for Christmas, or we're going to visit Uncle whatever in Hollywood, and you live somewhere else, you know what I mean? Like if you do subtle things like that, pretty sure you can live off like a good couple of like heavyweight movies under your belt, you know what I mean?
true.
Just the royalties alone. Your name carries weight, you know what I mean? Just don't run your career into the ground, man.
But yeah.
That's a good one though, Danny. I like that.
Fucking, I love Machete.
Dude, when I first saw Machete, I was like, oh, come on. Like,
This is great.
Because the movie knows what it's about. And that's what makes it great. And it's Danny Trejo. Like, come on.
What more does it ask for?
Yeah.
But it's time.
Yeah, so,
How to do it to him.
so he has another part to the question which
Okay.
will lead into the Star Wars talk. And he says, if you had control of Disney, what would you do to fix The Last Jedi?
Ooh, lots of things. Lots of things.
Lots of things.
Oh,
So,
Please keep the scene when Kylo Ren comes out buff.
Ben Swallow?
Ben Swallow.
yeah, you keep that scene. Oh,
Yeah.
Keep that scene for the
Every scene every Star Wars movie has its own iconic scene. That's got to stay in there. Where do you work out?
you know. Where do we start, Danny? Fuck.
The Galactic Gym.
The Galactic Gym.
Well, so the number one problem
The
everybody
universal rule
has,
itself.
Right? Get rid of the C plot line with, this is all spoilers
Cloud
again.
City
It's all
Gym.
spoilers.
All spoilers.
With Finn and Rose.
With Finn and Rose. We don't need that plot line.
Get fucked
Honestly,
up.
That pawn was pointless.
all we
Pointless.
need is the intro scene of them going into casino, right? The scene of them, like in jail when they meet Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, lots of things to fix with that movie. I will tell you right now. A lot of plot holes.
Yeah, so yeah, you cut like I'm assuming half an hour of the C plot to like 3 scenes. That's all you need. Make the B plot line more interesting.
Which was with
that's with the resistance, the rebels.
Okay.
Because there's nothing interesting about that. Of them, it's like, you know, slowly running away from, you know, the First Order. And I get it. It's all like, well, this is the last of the rebels, you know? There's a lot of stuff. I mean, Luke, you know, his character, you could
Dude,
change
his
a lot
character
of that.
didn't feel like his character.
It really didn't.
He felt like that grumpy old man that like just wanted, I mean, I get he's old, but I mean.
Yeah, so I mean, my main thing with this movie is I'm watching this movie and I'm like, is this the real movie? You know, I'm like, this doesn't feel like a real movie.
It didn't feel like a Star Wars movie.
It doesn't feel like a Star Wars movie. And that's what some people love about it. That's what people hate about it. I get it. We're doing a Star Wars talk, a Marvel talk. We're doing a part 1 that's coming out soon, and then we'll do part 2. And then we'll do part 2 because like we went around pretty long. There's still a lot to talk about. There's just a lot to change. Even like that, I don't know, like I guess that scene too where Rose kisses Finn. Where the hell was that at? That makes no sense.
It came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't think they needed to do that. Then now we just created a love triangle.
Makes no sense.
You know, now Finn has both his hands full.
Oh,
you know.
There's another series I was gonna say.
Backtracking.
Huh?
Backtracking a little.
Yeah,
to
backtracking.
the
I'm sorry.
First question. Okay.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
No,
People
everyone
love
loves
Rick and
it,
Morty
though.
though.
No, they don't like the fan base.
Oh yeah, but that's different.
But that's not Rick and Morty.
That's
You know.
true.
Yeah.
Star Wars fans are the new Rick and Morty fans.
Well, I mean, but honestly, I mean, we talked about it in the Star Wars talk over on Marvel, but Connor's a big Star Wars guy. And the reason he hates the movie is because it does not feel like a Star Wars movie. You know, it's too different to the point where like, yeah, it's trying to be like a normal type movie, but it's like, no, that's not what Star Wars movies are about. You know, they're Star Wars movies. Like you can tell what a Star Wars movie is, you know. And Last Jedi it really wasn't it, you know, and
I didn't like
Did you ever see that photo with like, it was Thanos and it was just like Mickey Mouse and then he had all the companies that he bought on the the glove. Yeah, that was great.
That's a funny one.
It's a funny meme. Nice meme.
I feel like there's not enough swordplay just that one scene.
honestly, I think that's fine.
You think so?
Honestly, because it's like, well, it's not a Star Wars movie unless there's one lightsaber, right? Like Rogue One had that.
Just it had to have one, you know. Which was
I mean, honestly, like it's a cool fight scene. You know, like even Force Awakens, like you know, the fight scenes with the lightsabers were really cool.
Yeah,
there.
that was cool.
Last Jedi, that was a cool fight
That was a
scene.
cool fight scene, yeah.
That's what I would change is that scene when Kylo Ren and Rey kill off all the guards right after they kill Snoke, and Rey's like, "We still have time. Call off the Dreadnought." So we can, save the rebels. And Kylo Ren just says, in the movie, he says, no, let's forget the rebels, First Order, what yada yada, let's rule together and start something new. Instead, I wanted him to stand there, look at Snoke's throne, and explain how becoming a Sith apprentice to Master works, right? Where he's just like, the only way to become a Sith Master is to kill your Sith Master, since there are only 2 Sith Lords or whatever. You know, like something along those lines, and explain why he killed Snoke, and for him to get the power. Like, now he's Supreme Leader, Kylo Ren, you know. I think that would have really added to his character. Get out this, I guess that last scene of just him, like, being, like, just blindly angry at Luke Skywalker. Yeah. Get that out of there.
Well, you killed his grandpa.
No, but that's not why he hates Luke.
Is that real, by the way? I heard that... spoilers. I heard that Snoke is supposedly Anakin's dad. Is that true?
No.
I hope I don't...
because he's the
that's another thing, too.
He's Luke's father. which is Leia's father, and he's all like grandfather. His grandfather was
Who?
Anakin.
Oh,
Snoke?
No,
Luke.
We're talking,
Luke.
about
Okay.
Snoke.
no, I'm just saying like.
No, I get you.
Yeah,
I get you.
hear
He's
you.
pissed off at Luke because Luke killed Darth Vader.
No, that's not why he's pissed in the movie, though.
No, I was just saying like.
Yeah.
Niggas die.
Whatever. Anyways, another thing I would change is
Was that Mace Windu?
we don't know.
Was that confirmed theory?
You first, though. You first. There's one thing I really hated. about
change Rey's parents.
it. Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
So this is what I was thinking what they were going with, right? When she was looking at the mirror and she's like, "Reveal me my parents," right? That Harry Potter scene.
yeah.
And they see her. The first thing I thought of, like, are they gonna explain that Rey is a child of the Force? Like the Force brought her to life to stop the First Order, right? That would explain why she's so powerful, how she can master the Force so easily in this movie, I would have that instead of them saying like, "Oh, your parents were nothing," But I'm sure they're gonna change that in episode 9 because J.J. Abrams is coming back.
Yeah, and I felt like that whole part, like, they're just fucking with her, and they're fucking with us too,
But she's the one that says my parents were nobodies.
Yeah.
And then Kylo goes more into that.
Which was sad. Makes me not care about Rey no.
He's the new Senate. Kylo Ren is the new Senate.
Julian.
What else? No, I hate how they dropped the whole how Kylo Ren wants to be the next Darth Vader.
Nah, he doesn't like he dropped that whole thing.
Yeah, he dropped that. Like, I don't want to be no more because someone made fun of me. Oh, boo hoo.
Well, the reason I like it is it progresses his character to be his own person. That's the reason why he kills Snoke, because Snoke just sees him as a mini Vader, and he's like, I want to be more than that, and to prove it, he killed Snoke.
Also, Snoke. Way too quick.
Yeah, and we talked about it in the Marvel Talk episode, but the guest on there, he just says like, well, Snoke's not the real threat. It's Kylo Ren. Like, he's the main villain, like, not Snoke. But I'm like, yeah, I understand that, but they made Snoke a big deal.
Yeah.
He was a big deal in Force Awakens, right? And then he shows up in this movie and he uses the Force
Through a hologram.
Yeah. Right? He's using the Force to connect Kylo and Rey together, right? To the point where like they're transferring like certain things, in between those areas Kylo and Rey were in, and just the stuff he was doing in the movie, and then what do they do with him? They give him 2 scenes. He does nothing. And he just fucking dies. I'm like, really? That's it?
I kind of wish they would have had like a battle with him or something.
Or something, or like maybe he escapes, and then like I don't know, like Snoke was very disappointing, honestly, because he didn't feel like the same character. He was laughing way too much in this movie. And I'm like, I get it when a villain laughs, it can be menacing, but he didn't do anything in Last Jedi to seem like he's menacing enough to laugh like he did. Right?
Let's not get started with the whole Leia flying scene.
I remember I was listening to the RT podcast, and they were like, oh, well, maybe she was pulling the ship.
I also like Woman of Steel.
Yeah. And because she's smaller than the ship ends up pulling her, and that's how she survives. I'm like, I don't know. The Force is very weird in this movie.
Works Force in mysterious ways.
Yeah, but it's like...
But some shit is like, okay, you gotta draw the line in mysterious ways,
One thing that I didn't come up with, it was Kevin Smith. He was talking about his thoughts. The scene where Leia's friend, who was in charge at the time when she was in a coma.
By the way, that actress is if you watch Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's in there.
Yeah, that's the same. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. It was the hair.
So when she sacrifices herself, right, by going light speed towards the Dreadnought, Kevin Smith said, like, that should have been Leia. Leia should have done that. And I was like, you know what, you're right. Like, I would have that be her death in the movie, And I get it. They wouldn't have that touching moment with Luke and Leia in the 3rd act, but I think that would have been a good way to send her off, because who knows if they're even going to have her in the 9th movie, right?
Luke's death, that was acceptable. I accepted it. But I think it could have been better.
It would have been acceptable if he was there.
Yeah.
I wanted him to, he should have been there, right? Because then, like, we finally truly see that Luke is a Jedi Master. Like, he would have deflected all of those blasts from all the walkers, And
and then just fight Kylo Ren there, and then pull an Obi-Wan. Because he even says the same line. He's like, if you kill me now, then I will always be with you, like your father, So they could have done that. There's a lot. I mean, there's good things in the movie for sure. Like the whole Jedi Sith plot line in here there were some good parts in there. Music's good, cinematography's great.
Good, yeah.
Visuals and stuff is just fantastic. There's just, I don't know, for me, there's too many negatives for me to truly enjoy this movie.
And positives.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot.
I didn't like how, the first thing Luke does with the lightsaber, he just tosses it. I thought he was going to be like, how'd you get this? Like, give me an explanation.
Again, we were talking about that scene, and I was like, well, what could have been a better scene is if he just walked past Rey while she's holding it out. Right? She's just, standing there holding it to him. Mm-hmm. He looks, and then he just walks away, goes to his hut, shuts the door while she's still standing like that. I think that would have been a better way to approach of him, like saying, no, I'm done with that stuff, rather than him throwing it, because like what Connor and them said is like people laughed in the theater when that happened, right? Because it's a very comedic scene. And plus the humor, I would have cut a lot of humor out. The milky scene, cut that out.
Some soy milk.
Some milkies, yeah.
Don't be a soy boy.
Yeah.
That was fucking weird.
That was fucking weird, man. Like, what were you doing?
I've heard so many things about that online. Like Luke, drinking that alien titty milk.
Yeah, he just slurps it. He slurps it, looks at Rey, and it's all over his beard. I'm like, ugh.
Why does he drink it though?
Because that's what he drinks. No, it's just in the scene, Rey is following Luke, right, to try to convince him to train her or to join the rebels again to fight, and he's just doing his day-to-day life. So he does that. He grabs this giant stick and he hops across to this ledge and goes fishing. He's just doing his day-to-day life since he's been on that island.
On that same island, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would change Yoda, though. I would change him to... I thought
that was hilarious.
I would change him to Obi-Wan. I think that would be more appropriate. I mean, I get it, Luke and Yoda have they have history from episode 5, because this is what this movie's trying to be.
Dagobah.
But I think Kenobi could have been a lot better for it,
To come out.
Mm-hmm. Alright. And then that's how you get Ian McKellen back. Make him play a version of old Obi-Wan.
Ian McKellen?
And not Ian McKellen,
Ewan McGregor?
Ewan McGregor,
Ewan McGregor, yeah.
So, did you know, if you want to know how to start off your New Year right this year?
My New Year right?
Your New Year right. Uh-huh. You want to know how you know it's going to be a good year? Play Star Wars Episode 3 at exactly 10:39, 13 p.m. on New Year's Eve. That's the time that Palpatine will say execute Order 66 at midnight.
What's with this new meme? This is so weird.
I know.
People have the time to calculate the times of things to get it right to exactly midnight.
The first version I saw of that meme was part 4.
Of JoJo?
Yeah, where if you play this episode at this time at midnight, Josuke says, "Oh yeah, it's something about New Year. It's like wearing a fresh pair of underwear starting the new year."
Oh,
But yeah, Star Wars again. I'm not a big fan. And plus, it doesn't really feel like it connects. Really, it kind of feels like a standalone movie. Because the way it ends, mainly the way it ends.
Yeah,
it's
I wonder where they're gonna go from. I feel like here.
That's the thing. It's like, what do you do after this? Like the rebels are pretty much gone. Luke's dead. There's hope for the rebels to come back at the end of the movie. With that Jedi kid. Or whatever.
Yeah.
That
was definitely
that was weird. Snoke's dead, so it's like I don't know. And then of course I would add the Knights of Ren in the movie because where the fuck?
I still think the Knights of Ren were those guards.
No, I don't think that. No, because they had the badass armor in Force Awakens.
Yeah. I wonder what happened to them.
I hope they show up next movie.
Because they're samurai armor.
Yeah, the Knights of Ren.
Yeah,
because those were students of Luke, that joined Kylo. So
you know what?
It'll probably be in a video game or something, or a canon book.
It's gonna be in the next game. I hope it's in the next movie.
The last movie of the new trilogy.
What the next movie will be about is
it's gonna be about Rey versus Kylo.
No, remember the next Star Wars movie is gonna be Han Solo.
Well, but we're talking about episode 9.
Like episode 9, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and the next movie is Solo, which I don't really care for.
I don't care for it
I don't.
either.
Because it's been a disaster of production with that movie.
4 directors, right? They've changed
Something
it
like
like
that.
4 times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So another one of those New Year memes. If you start Game of Thrones season 6, episode 3 at 11:49 p.m. on New Year's Eve, the year will end just as Ned says, "Nah, now it ends."
No. Okay. It's very and it's
Kind of a spoiler, but not that much of a spoiler.
very specific things too with that meme, like,
Yeah.
you know.
It's the last meme of the year.
Yeah, might as well.
I like it. Yeah.
Might as well go out with a bang with it.
I mean, like the last meme of the year last year was Weird number 1.
That's true.
Yeah, that was the meme of the month for December.
What?
From Lazy Town. Do 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 do. You don't remember Weird number 1?
That was last year?
That was last December.
Time flies, man.
Yeah.
Remember the 2016 memes of
Time
the
flies.
month?
Time
Yeah.
flies when your life is spiraling out of control.
Yeah.
I remember the year I remember each year because of its memes every month. I remember January was the salt guy. February was you can't do this if you can't do that.
memes. Yeah.
So, back to Star Wars.
Yeah.
I didn't really like Leia in the movie either. I didn't like how
dead.
Carrie Fisher was acting in the movie. It felt so weird, you know.
You should warm up.
Hey, Heath Ledger died. Heath Ledger died. All of a sudden, he's the best Joker out there. You know, he's all right as Joker. So,
Turn on tech and with his own hands.
You know, for me, the fact that she's, you know, the actress is dead and whatnot, I didn't really care for Leia in this movie. I'm like, yeah.
well, I was like, the first scene when like the hole's breached and she flies out, and I was like, oh, is that how that's how they're gonna kill Leia?
Yeah, and I thought that's how they were gonna, she was done so like that, but
And
then
I
they
was like,
pulled
you're
that shit.
I was like, you're kidding me. They're just gonna kill Leia like that. Like, there's a lot of those
really
moments
quick.
where like, oh my god, this movie's gonna get worse if they do this. Like if Kylo Ren died, right? Like
Yeah.
if Hux killed him, I was like, are you kidding me? They're about to kill.
So how was Kylo Ren in the movie? Was he pretty
Kylo Ren
good?
was
I
cool.
think-
He had a
yeah,
character
it was
arc.
cool.
Well, here's my problem with Kylo Ren, right? Kylo Ren in the beginning is the same as it's right after Force Awakens, right? He's still a tantrum baby,
Okay.
right? But then he starts to grow while he's having these,
So he gets good
while he's
character development.
while he's connecting with Rey, he's getting character development, right?
Uh-huh.
And we start seeing that when, you know, he's now in charge of the First Order, and he orders them, let's march down, kill the last of the rebels, right? And I'm like, yeah, this is all great stuff. And then when he sees Luke Skywalker and he goes back to his tantrum stuff, almost as if he didn't get any character development in this movie.
Oh, wow.
You know, that's what I feel like. 'Cause-
Is General Hux back in it too?
Yeah, he's there.
yeah, he's
there?
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He has,
He has a bigger role.
yeah.
Wow.
Yo, so was that spoilers, but
This
was
is
that
the
a,
spoilers, yeah.
was that a blaster or a lightsaber?
It was a blaster.
It was a blaster.
He was gonna
okay.
shoot him.
He was
Yeah.
gonna shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, what if he has?
He was gonna shoot him dead, and then Hux would be a supreme leader. I'm assuming is what his plan was.
His role was not to
Yeah.
listen to him.
Did he
Captain
finish what he
Phasma.
started?
Say what?
Did he finish what he started?
Who?
Kylo Ren. Remember what he said last movie?
I will finish
No.
what you started.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
that's. I mean, they.
I don't even remember who was he talking to.
He was talking
He was
about
talking to Lord Darth Vader's
his
helmet.
Darth Vader's helmet. He was like,
Oh,
remember
well,
when he was like,
well, in this movie, he pretty much rejects being Vader.
yeah,
Oh,
he
Yeah.
doesn't go for that anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't. He destroys his helmet.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's high
And like the
treason.
first 10 minutes of the movie.
That's
and
high
yeah,
treason.
you reminded me. I completely forgot about Captain Phasma
Mhm.
in this movie because again, she didn't do anything.
Do
God
anything.
damn it.
She doesn't have like.
She fought Finn, and I'm like, how are you gonna lose to Finn?
You know,
Yeah,
you're the
like,
one that trained him.
and then you see her eye, and that's it. And then it's like, oh no, is she dead? No, I don't think she's
I'm pretty
dead.
sure she's gonna come back.
She's
Somehow.
gonna be in the next movie.
Dude.
She's the Boba Fett of the new trilogy.
Yeah, exactly. No, she's only there to look cool, but she does nothing. Just like Boba
Oh,
Fett, and that's why.
so we see her armor. It deflects the bullets.
bulletproof.
It does.
Yeah, so she doesn't die like all the stormtroopers.
Oh my god! I
Yeah.
want to. I'm guessing the last.
Well, because
movie
her armor is made from like a ship.
like one of the rebel ships or something. Or
Watch. She's gonna be eaten in the Sarlacc pit again.
I swear, dude.
On Jakku.
But yeah, I completely forgot Captain Phasma. She had more lines in this movie.
And more lines. I mean,
Did she
you know,
actually do something or no?
She fought Finn, and that was
just
it.
fought
That
Finn,
was
that's
it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least she did more than the other one.
yeah. She did more, but that doesn't mean it was a lot.
We're expecting a lot this time. And remember how they said, like, she was gonna be like have a bigger role in this movie and whatnot. I'm like, what's the bigger role?
That was a bigger role. Well, they say that so they can make toys again.
Yeah.
You know.
Gotta sell them toys. Gotta sell the plastic.
I mean, at the end of the day, guys, it did not live up to the hype.
It did not. I was hyped for that movie at first.
You know what's crazy? In the beginning, I was hyped.
Yeah.
For sure. But as time went on, I'm like, am I really hyped for Last Jedi? I don't know. Like, I'm not really feeling it right now. You know, there's like nothing new. I haven't seen anything new to really like impress me. And you know, that's just how I felt coming out too. I'm like, yeah, why was I hyped for the film?
You know,
I don't know.
It was very, not very, just disappointing. I would say that to me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's
a mess.
It's a mess.
It was definitely a mess. And you know, let's hope. I'm gonna be a Star Wars fan, but let's hope they redeem all that in the new movie.
Yeah. So the only reason I think they did the 3 plot lines is because of the 3 characters. You know, Poe, Finn, and Rey, because they're the new trio.
Yeah, they're the new trio for this.
And I think it's just gonna be 2 plot lines next movie, because now they're all together. Mm-hmm. You know, this movie was the first time Rey and Finn and Poe met at like the end of the movie. It's the first time they met. So I think it's gonna be Rey doing, you know, reading those books that she stole. And,
which spoilers too, you know.
You know, it's crazy. Like, there's some big reveals at the end of I'll give them props. There's big reveals that weren't a big deal in the movie. Right? Like, as far as, like, cinematography wise, or, you know, filming wise, like, the kid, like, how he grabs the broom. I had a double take at first. I was like, wait, did he use the Force to grab the broom? Or did he just grab, and like, I was like, wow. And it's like, that's kind of seemed like you look around, like, did anybody catch that? You know, like, and then like when Finn went to grab something out of the drawer, and then you see the books. You know, of course, Poe's not going to freak out because nobody knows what a book is in the universe. So it's kind of crazy that those two are the biggest
little
scenes
things
to lead into the next movie.
Yeah,
and it's like, wow, they weren't even important scenes. I give them props for that.
Yeah, that was good. Definitely, it just goes to show that, you know, anyone could be a Jedi. You don't have to have like some sort of lineage.
Well, I mean, I like Luke's message in the movie. It's just like, well, the Force doesn't belong to the Sith and Jedi. It's everywhere. We're just known to using it, kind of thing, you know. Mm-hmm. I would still keep Luke as punished Luke.
Yeah. I honestly wish they kept Luke alive. It would have been nice to see him in the third movie.
I don't think he should have died, because you know he's coming back
as a ghost.
The next movie, he's gonna be a Force ghost, and it's like,
but he's gonna be able to do shit, because if Yoda can do shit like that, then of course Luke's gonna.
Well, Yoda was in the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you that. It's puppet Yoda too.
It's puppet Yoda. They did that for nostalgic fans.
So when I was talking to Connor and them, the speculation is like, well, the reason he can do that is because that's the Jedi temple, like that island. So that's why he can have those powers.
Wait a minute. So Snoke, Luke, both die.
Yes.
The more you guys explain this movie, the more and more I'm realizing like how terrible this movie has just spiraled out of control.
Mm-hmm. And you know, like my initial complaints was just like the way like character development was in scenes. I'm like, I wanted more of that, and like I understand because of the B plot line. But if you do take out the whole like let's free the animal scene, you know, like all the C plot line, like you could make this a better movie. And
yeah,
you know, so I don't know. And you know, I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I'm not a huge fan of Star Wars. You know, I mean, sure. Where's my boy Jar Jar Binks at, bro?
Yeah.
You know, like I just want him to show up in the movie, be a Sith Lord. Because I know you saw that video, Julian, explaining how he was Darth Sidious. Like, you remember that? You remember that video? It was like 14 minutes or something. Like, that was good stuff.
He's Darth Plagueis the Wise.
But yeah, memes aside. Yeah, Darth Plagueis, that's right.
Maybe
Memes
it was like
aside.
Darth Vader is the Emperor.
That's right. Well, that proves I'm not a big fan. So yeah, actually, yeah, we don't know if Snoke was Sidious, right? We don't know.
You mean Plagueis?
So- Or Plagueis, yeah.
Yeah,
We don't know if Snoke was
and-
Plagueis.
Now, do you think they'll like forget about him? Or
No,
do you-
I honestly think he will not be mentioned in episode 9.
Do you
because
know?
what is the point?
Do you know if Snoke was Mace Windu?
There's a theory that he's Mace Windu.
Long story short, the way they kind of left 8, 9 is gonna be more of like whoever's directing next.
It's J.J. Abrams.
No,
So
so
he's gonna try to pull it back into He's gonna be fixing some stuff from Last Jedi.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
All I gotta say, man,
And to think they're gonna make another trilogy.
you know
after
what
this,
they
man.
should have done? Oh man,
Yeah, there's
like,
gonna be another trilogy.
they should have had like a temple for the Sith.
We're gonna be saying that we're tools.
But
for this
it's
shit.
not. But the next trilogy is not going to be
Be
the
about-
Skywalker's
yeah.
bloodline.
They
Yeah,
should-
it's not JoJo.
They should
Yeah.
have
Star Wars is JoJo.
right. They should have like a temple, like all the Sith Lords who ever walked, like whoever been known to become Sith Lords.
But yeah, the main key things I would change of this movie, is having Rey being born from the Force, Kylo Ren say that Sith line, Luke's alive, get rid of that C plot.
So who killed Luke?
Nobody.
He
He became one with the Force like Obi-Wan did in Force Awakens. Force Awakens, in A New Hope, same movie.
basically disappears. He does that thing.
Oh, so he sends a projection of himself to fight Kylo Ren using the Force, and that used the last of his life force. So then, like, when he got up and he saw the two suns setting, and then he just vanished, and the cloak fell. And he was by himself on the island, and Rey felt him die in the Force, or he became one with the Force and told Leia, and that's the end of Luke Skywalker, the Master Jedi.
They need to bring the plot line from Rebels. When fucking they find when what's him gains his memories back, Darth Maul. Everyone who used the Force like, you guys felt that? They're like, yeah, and they're like, shit. Half the universe is like, shit, he's alive. It's like, oh man. Remember, because that's what Luke said. I felt this power once before.
Yeah, for Ben. Yeah. So, one cool thing is seeing Kylo Ren not use a lightsaber during that fight scene. Remember, his lightsaber gets knocked out.
Yes.
That was some interesting stuff. You don't really see a Jedi fight without a lightsaber.
Their lightsaber.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like the other day, I was on Facebook, and somebody uploaded the clip of Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul, and I'm like, yeah, that's the hype of shit, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's so good.
I hope. Now, here's one thing I hope we get like a big lightsaber fight. And you know what?
But that's the thing, though. It's like who.
It's just gonna be Rey and Kylo.
Well, honestly, okay, that's gonna be episode 9. Episode 9 is gonna be Rey reading the books and building her own lightsaber. Because remember, Luke's broke. But then again, I did see an article. It's like, well, where's Luke's green lightsaber? You know, where's that one?
What I wondered.
Like, where's his lightsaber that he built with Yoda or whatever? You know, and I'm like, you know what, you got a point. Because the one that got destroyed in the movie, the one that he chucked was Anakin's lightsaber.
Anakin's.
Yeah.
But no, that's the one they broke too.
Yeah.
That's the one they chucked and broke.
Yeah, Anakin's lightsaber. And see, that was another reason why that scene bothered me when he chucked it. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? This is your father's lightsaber. You use this to fight him, right? In Empire Strikes Back. That's when you found out that, you know, he was your father, and then you convinced him to come back from the dark side, and you're just gonna chuck it like it's nothing? Like, really, dude? You know?
It's crazy. You know, right?
I need a drink. I'll make my own drink. Yeah. Thank you, though. It is really good, though.
I really hope Finn becomes more Force. I guess he's.
I don't think he is. I don't think he would be, though. I don't know. Like,
They didn't really delve into that this movie. Yeah, and I mean, he held a lightsaber last movie.
Star Wars 9 is the ending of this trilogy, right? And then they're gonna start the new one.
It's the end of all the trilogies. Because the next trilogy is not going to connect to these ones.
No, what they need to do is straight up just pull a Kingdom Hearts, have a great lightsaber battle. It's like, what happened? Like, bro, like, that there's other niggas running through space with lightsabers. Because remember, my nigga,
I think we did.
There's other orders that use lightsabers versus instead of the Jedi and the Sith.
Yeah, but are those still canon?
Yeah.
No, Disney.
I mean, there's the official canon list, but I think in the comics, I don't know if like the Grey Jedis and the blood, the Grey Jedis and stuff are there.
But Kill, we did get our grand like what the fuck happened battle. It's Order 66. That's what it was.
That wasn't fair.
It was the Clone Wars too, right? With all
where the droid army? You remember that shit?
Where are the Separatists?
Yeah, the Separatists. You remember that shit? These are expensive to build, and then there's like shipping them out like in the like fucking drones of like 90 at a time. Like, how do you have so much money?
That's we got all them credits, you know what I'm saying?
That's when the Empire went broke.
Alright, do Order 66. We broke.
That's why they ordered the Order 66. They're like, fuck, man. Shit's not cool, man. And stormtroopers became the clone troops became stormtroopers. I was like, oh. And they got worse. They got progressively worse.
I know it's not Star Wars, but I like how Bandai Namco is going into the meme with a hashtag Lord Yamcha. It's great stuff.
Yeah, but my verdict overall, like I said earlier, if you like Star Wars, watch it on a cheapy day, on a movie cheap day. But definitely just wait for that to be in the movie.
I mean, you've seen that petition, right? On Change? There's a petition out that fans made where it's just like, let's make Last Jedi not canon.
Wow.
Didn't Connor start that?
No, he didn't start it, but he signed it.
Oh.
Or he shared it, and he's just like, I don't know if I will go this far. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to go this far. Because then it's like, well, this is what the prequel haters said too, which is what he mentions. He's like, now I understand what it means to be a prequel hater.
Yeah. Star Wars. The Last Jedi.
It's bottom tier.
It's a bottom tier.
Star Wars movie.
One of my least favorites.
Yeah.
Of the whole series.
I mean, of course, it's like Destiny. It's visually stunning, great soundtrack, but it's not that impressive.
Yeah. What else, Danny?
I think that's pretty much it, man. I mean, I don't know. That's all I got.
What you been playing lately?
What's that?
What you been playing lately?
I've been playing a lot of Warframe. I got back on Warframe and just
back on my shit.
Now I'm back in my shit.
How is it fun?
It's fun. It's fun. It gets intense when we do survival missions.
Hey, family.
And it made me think, we were never this intense back then, but playing it now, I was just like, yeah, I'm invested. Like, there's a lot of lore to check out, like the weapons are dope and it's good stuff.
I'll probably download it. I've always wanted to play it, so.
Yeah. And plus all the new Warframe since we've been gone they're just so OP. It's ridiculous.
What about you guys? What have you guys been playing lately?
Battlefield 1, New Turning Tides DLC is really good. Even though there's only 2 maps, but they're going to be coming out with 2 more maps out in January. It's part of the same DLC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. Still a lot of Battlefield moments.
Yep. I played the most intense game of War Pigeons, earlier today. I looked at my scoreboard. So originally I was 2 and 5 KD, and then I went up to 15 and 4. I'm like, what the hell? How did this happen? Then it went to 36 and 10. I'm like, oh my god. I was using the Fedorov automatic. Akiel knows that one too. It's like an automatic assault rifle for medic. Whew, I was killing people left and right with that.
What about you, Akiel? What have you been playing?
A lot of things. Battlefield 1. I got back into Destiny 2. Warframe. Binding of Isaac. Uncharted.
Which one?
I beat one. I gotta beat two.
Oh, you beat one? Oh, yeah, you did beat one. Yeah.
On the second hardest difficulty. I was so mad. Fuck that game.
Nice.
Honestly, that's about it. I'm waiting for next year because two of the 4 games I want to get next year come out in January, and that should tide me over until the other ones come. Monster Hunter, Final Fantasy, and T.
Yeah, Dissidia.
Yeah, I want to get that, and then I want to get GTFO if it comes to PlayStation,
I'm pretty sure it will.
and World War Z.
Are you excited about that game?
Dude, have you seen the trailer?
I have, but are you excited?
Oh my god,
My
it's
brother-
4-player co-op survival. I was like, dude,
So,
this is like Left 4 Dead but better. And I was like,
lots more
fuck,
zombies.
dude.
My brother's a big World War Z fan.
Tell Pepe like
he
if
hates that movie. He hates it because he read the book first.
Oh, it's nothing like the book, yeah.
It's nothing like the book. But he figured it out. We figured it out. It's
a
a
good book,
prequel
though.
to the books. That
Mhm.
movie's a prequel to the books, but he still didn't like that. I'm like, yeah.
Tell Pepe if he wants to play when that game comes out, let a nigga know.
I think I'll get it because I'm sure the gameplay will be fun. You know?
Yeah, I just want to. You know what? I just want to see if I can get a demo to try it out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
definitely.
And like GTFO, that game looks like a fucking Dead Space 4 player.
No, I saw the trailer.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Multiplayer survival games look like they're coming up on the rise in 2018. Fuck single player, bro. Like, we needed some co-op games.
Like, if there's gonna be co-op games, you should make it like story, not like Call of Duty multiplayer. You know what I mean?
You know what?
Like Killing Floor. and
I'm
whatnot.
I'm Killing Floor. Killing
Oh,
Floor.
did you see the update for Killing Floor?
Yes, I might get back.
Krampus?
I might be
Yeah.
download that tonight. I have to be honest. I prefer games like Killing Floor
Right.
for a reason, because don't get me wrong, I love story games, but at the same time, I hate the fact like if it's like too story driven to the point where it's like each, like, let's say like we're playing a 4-player game right now. Grant's character is the one who's demolitions, right? Well, we need this door open, right?
Mhm.
Well, Grant's stuck over there, and my character's the only one who can.
Shit.
No, not like that, but like,
Yeah.
you're fighting an enemy, my character's the only one that can, like, go help Grant, like, you know, shit like that, like, where you depend on, especially when you play with randoms, and you're just like, it's never gonna get done, you know what I mean? And then, at the same time, it's like, some of the content that you need multiplayer with, it's like, if you play by yourself, you know, when you play RE6 by yourself, you like, you have to do everything. If you want to play on a harder difficulty, you have to make sure your partner never dies, and like, shit like that. But if it's like, Killing Floor multiplayer, like, you know, survival, like, just I miss games like that, you know. They need to bring more, like, Left 4 Dead didn't even have a story. That's one thing that made Left 4 Dead great for me, is like 4 people just trying to survive, and it's like little story arcs, but it really didn't matter, you know what I mean? They're just like trying to survive. Like,
The
games
goal
like
is
that.
always like you get out somehow.
Yeah, that's what games they need to make a comeback. Like, games where it's just like 4-player, there's a little story, but not enough where you guys are fully involved, but it kind of explains what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Games like that. So I'm ready. I do want to get Monster Hunter. I feel like I'm gonna have fun playing Monster Hunter,
I'm gonna get it.
but at the same time, I just feel like if it's anything like Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, oh my god.
Oh, dude, you remember
Possible-
you, me, and Alex used to play Monster
Yeah,
Hunter Ultimate?
dude.
That was fun.
That was like Monster Hunter is like a perfect example of like games like you can just do missions that have nothing to do with the story and you still have fun.
Yeah. Me and him and our friend Alex, we used to play a lot, and like, it was fun.
Dude, it was hard.
Yeah, that was like one of the only 3 games I had on my 3DS at the time. But like, I love playing with him. And like Alex too, and we would talk in the chat, and then we actually had our own group chat for a bit on Facebook. I'm like, oh dude, let's do this mission. Alex was really high up. He's like, oh, let's do G rank. I'm like, I'm not that high up yet, but okay.
He's like, let's do G-Rank. Like, nigga, I'm only on rank like 5. Leave me alone. Like, I'm not up there, bro.
I'm
like,
rank 3, but I'll do it.
Like, nigga, chill.
Yeah.
Nigga, chill. Whoa. What is it? What the fuck is that? Rathios? It's pink? Why? It just rains down like fucking death.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, though, I'm so happy that Monster Hunter is returning to consoles. Because, oh my god.
Wasn't the
Don't get me wrong.
bad?
Yeah, they were kind of bad. Though, remember Sony had the IP at first before they kind of lost the IP for that or whatever.
I remember Monster Hunter United.
Don't get me wrong. I do like Monster Hunter, but not on the DS, man. That was just straight up garbage, my dude. Like, the controls were just like dumb. You know what I mean? But in Monster Hunter Worlds, like, oh my god, the right stick saves your fucking life.
Yes.
Like something so simple saves your life because it controls the camera after you taking your finger off the direction button to move to look around.
Yeah, I remember
like
that.
that shit saves your life, man. I'm just like, with the R stick, you can use the bow gun without no problem. You can literally just wreck. You know what I mean? It's good, man. There's a few games coming out next year. That's pretty much what I'm gonna spend my money on, and the rest of the year I'm just probably gonna buy the DLC for the games I already have. You know, like I've been doing. Like I just bought this. I bought the season pass for Battlefield 1. I was like, this should keep me busy for like a while, and it has. You know.
Yeah.
You have to do all those assignments too.
Oh yeah, dude.
So, I've been playing. I started playing Jack 2 again.
Oh yeah.
Jack 2, baby. It's hard. Well, it's not super, super hard, but it's the levels that were hard are still hard. Not every single level is hard in that game, but it's still fun. I think those games. I think those games still hold up. You know, with all these remasters coming around, you know, I had to get the Jack series. I really feel as if definitely Spyro's gonna be the next one.
I hope after Medieval, I really hope it's
Yeah.
Spyro. Like
Definitely that, and then maybe Sly Cooper. Which sorry, I hope Sly Cooper.
yeah, but that's the thing though. You'd be getting into the PS2 era now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they would probably hit Jack and Daxter or something. I don't know.
Well, I mean, what? Okay, not a remaster, but
Like a port of Sly.
like ports. Yeah, I would totally get the whole
Yeah, just like
quad trilogy of.
oh yeah,
Sly
if they
Cooper.
put
From
Beacon
PS4,
Time or
yeah.
whatever it's called. Yeah.
Like they did with Jack. They did the quad trilogy. I'm so glad they didn't put Lost in that PSP fucking garbage game. Oh my god, that was
Yeah.
a piece of shit. I was going into the game like, oh my god, yes, continuation to the story. What the fuck is this? Anyways, yeah. That's what I've been playing lately. Oh, and like how I got a fight stick, Danny, I'm getting back into Street Fighter 5.
Oh yeah, that's that 5. Yeah.
I still play as Laura, so you know. I'm gonna pick up. Yeah.
Okay, did you get
Her skin, her DLC skin, with the yellow jacket and like her
No.
different hairstyle.
No.
'Cause God damn, that's a good skin.
It is.
Oh, man.
Now I'm gonna pick up Jury. Gotta. And I'm gonna pick up Colleen too.
Colleen? Yeah.
The Ice Girl.
I've seen some.
She's frozen.
Yeah, yeah I've seen
Um,
some shit.
But yeah, that's what we've been up to lately, you know. You wanna say the outro, Danny?
Yep, that pretty much wraps this episode.
up
The last episode
Of the year.
Yep, of the year.
2017.
I have been lazy and have not uploaded the mid-season finale reviews of Arrow and Flash, but those are coming up. And, but yeah, I believe that is it, unless I somehow will myself to finish this manga I'm reading so I can review it. And there is one more episode coming out too. So we're gonna have a handful of episodes for you guys for the last stretch of 2017. Man, it's been a long year.
it has felt long, yeah.
It went by kind of quick though.
Yeah, quick, too.
The cons were amazing.
I had fun this year.
It was fun, man. Fun year.
Yeah, I liked it better than
And
2016.
thanks guys again for listening this whole year.
Yes.
You know?
We'll see you when weed is legal.
Weed is legal, and keep them questions coming up.
Yes, as always, email us at unversedpodcast@gmail.com. Any question, comments, concerns. And we're on social media, guys, at unversedpodcast anywhere you go.
At gmail.com.
No. And of course, follow Marvel Talk. You know,
With Shelby and Connor.
And then
Yeah.
again, around next month around this time, we'll be at ALA.
yes, the next con we are going to be at is probably going to be ALA. I don't know. I was kind of thinking of maybe checking out Anime Impulse. It's that one-day con on the 16th, which in LA. It's a Saturday. So I was thinking about maybe,
That's the week before.
Maybe yeah, it's a week before. So I was thinking maybe we'll go check it out or something, you know. But yeah, definitely we'll be at ALA. we're working out on the cosplays for ALA, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be dank. The memes are fresh.
I wonder what the new meme of the month's going to be next month. The first meme of 2018.
Oh, boy.
You didn't see the leaked list?
Oh, I saw the leaked list.
That was pretty smart, right
Yeah.
there. The leaked meme list for 2018. I was like, oh shit.
Who posted that?
Oh,
Our
man.
boy Bonner.
Yeah, it was like a week or two ago, and I was like, you know what? They're gonna try to make this. They're gonna try to make this a thing.
Bonner?
Yeah, Connor.
Oh.
Connor, his nickname Bonner.
Oh, is it on his file?
It's on his Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have it on Facebook.
Then Adam.
But
Adam's gonna start up his podcast soon too.
Doesn't he have a music project too?
He's doing a music project. Yeah, he's being Adam.
good on Adam.
You know the first thing Adam's gonna be doing is play some Simple and Clean.
Yeah. By Utada Hikaru.
The boy loves his Kingdom Hearts. What can we say?
Same here, Adam.
But I'm surprised he doesn't have a tattoo yet for Kingdom Hearts.
Which reminds me.
Ooh, don't give him that idea.
surprised.
Once Gortaku puts a nice fucking artwork, I'm gonna do it.
I almost thought about going for the Christmas for Tots.
I want to get a tattoo.
You got to email him for an appointment.
You do?
That's what it says on his Insta, I think.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Down to drive out there for that.
Oh heck yeah, dude!
For what?
Get tattoos.
I don't know how long it takes, but I'll get my scar tattoo if I have to.
Jesus,
Yeah.
it's a lot of money.
That is, and I want it to be good.
Alright guys, that's all we have for this episode of the finale of 2017.
Have a great Christmas.
Have a great New Year.
Happy holidays, but yeah, Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Yes.
It's been a long time since I've seen you, and since we've seen none, and since has since gone, but we still here though, still the rap weirdos, but it's Christmas, yo, so at the end of the day, we still living day to day, trying to get paid so that we can pay off the bills from the last holidays this May. Much to my dismay, I can't cop that 4K, but it's okay, cause the season's about taking care of others. If I'm good, Santa's got me covered next year, but this year I'll take one for the team. Plus I haven't seen my family in forever it seems, and you know we bustin' at the seams when it's time to eat, cause when you lay ocean, tradition's incomplete if nobody made papaya salad, even the one with carrots. That's a major key. Word to DJ Khaled. 1 time for tech, 2 times for DS, and 3 for my friends and family. Now we are gathered around all together. Ayo, tech, let's make this one to remember. Oh yes, gather round, everybody have a seat now. Calm down, I know that you're trying to eat now, but it's been a long time since, and I got so many stories to tell. So tall, man, what? Gather round, everybody have a seat now. Calm down, I know that you're trying to eat now, but it's been a long time since, and you got so many stories to tell. Do tell.
It's nice to see you and it's good to be seen. 'Tis the season, just a reason for regrouping the team. For a couple nights, couple flights, and then oh hey, reminiscing just a bit about back in the day. Rolling snowmen till our fingers were numb. Adam sledding into Brendan and he fell on his bum. Being dumb or throwing someone into piles of snow without checking if it rocks or sticks or glass. I know I always love it when the family gets together like this, making plans to get together that we always miss. But we ain't skipping Thanksgiving or Christmas. The wind is blowing strong, so we were warming up the kitchen, cooking up some good old memory food. Every year we get to welcome in someone brand new, like Amanda, my cool new sister-in-law. Yeah, the family's getting bigger, we ain't fixing to stop, nah.
Gather round, everybody have a seat now. Calm down, I know that you're trying to eat now, but it's been a long time since, and I got so many stories to tell. Gather round, everybody have a seat now. Calm down, I know that you're trying to eat now, but it's been a long time since, and you got so many stories to tell. Do tell.